And
And we're live! Hello!
Christian.
And welcome to the
We're live.
this stream. Why are you talking? Who's talking? Hello and welcome. No talking.
Don't yell at me.
This is how I roll. Harlan's gone. You guys don't get to mess around anymore. How's everybody
Miss
doing?
you.
Dad, welcome back. Excellent. How are you guys?
I'm good. My name's Justin.
I'm
Do I know
Alex.
what's happening?
Hmm.
I know
My
exactly
name's
what's
Chris, and I'm here with my sexy friend Mycl Barber, and my other sexy friend Justin James, and my also quite attractive, physically attractive, appealing friend Deagle Goran, or Alex.
Eagle.
happening.
And as you can see, Mr. Harlan Guthrie is not with us today. But I believe, Justin, you will be taking over the lead. I just wanted to take over for a bit because your mic seemed to be cutting out.
Yes, you know what happened there? I had the YouTube stream open at the same time as the Google Hangout, and so I could hear myself talking.
Oh.
That's what was going on. But anyways, at any rate, yes, thank you very much for watching. This is going to be our first game of Dungeons and Dragons 5.0. And it's going to be run by our debonair friend, Mycl Barber. And we're very excited. This is going to be a bit of a one-shot, but who knows? We may fall in love with our characters. And who knows? Maybe they'll come back for another game in the future. So, without further ado... Oh, actually, please join us on our Facebook page. And we're going to put a link in the comments on the YouTube page. And without further ado now, I'm sending it to Mycl to talk about Dungeons & Dragons.
The classic.
Start
Excellent.
us off.
So first of all, I'd like to say that I'm an old man, and I've been around for quite a few years now, and I've been with Dungeons & Dragons almost since the very beginning, and that is actually where I'm drawing inspiration. One might say stealing, copywriting,
Plagiarism. No, I wouldn't say that.
plagiarizing. Yeah, because I'm not copywriting it.
Co-constructing.
Cool. Nice. Thank you. Where am I here? Where am I? Yes. This session of our one-shot Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So, first of all, for this adventure, going way back, I have to give credit where credit is due. So I am stealing. I'm just going to show you guys. I am stealing from my copy, as you can see, of one of the original Dungeons & Dragons, very basic set, Red Book, which, again, as many of you know, the name Gary Gygax, one of the creators of Dungeons & Dragons, wrote. So I figured since we're using a brand new edition, we'll go back to where it all began.
Cool.
And so giving credit to Gary Gygax, Dave Arnson, and Frank Mentzer. I'm also using, because again, there's one particular little room that I liked. So I'm stealing liberally from another older, what is this one? This might even be like 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons.
So we're going really old school on this one.
We're going old school. Eye of the
Old
Wyvern.
school in
by
a new
Jeff
way.
Lowe. Exactly.
You know,
Then- yes.
talk about crazy. When I started playing Dungeons and Dragons, I was using my dad's book of that very red book that you showed, the first one.
There
Isn't
you
that
go.
wild?
There you
So
go.
how old do you feel right now? Nice. Yes.
All right. Then I'm also using. I'm also drawing from. They used to have these gazetteers. Gazetteers? How do you say it? Gazetteer series. So something called the Grand Duchy of Karamikos by Aaron Alliston. And a little bit of the newness, because I am changing a little bit of it. Getting some inspiration from Hans Zeiger, Hope I said that last name right, because he's given me a few ideas to add in here to play around with.
Nice. We had a competition, didn't we, for something for this game?
No, not really. I was just asking for ideas.
I
And
hear
there was a couple in particular that I really liked, so I'm stealing them.
Cool. Well, I think I speak for everybody when I say that I am stoked and can't wait to play.
Well, let's start. So before we actually get into it, let's give a little bit of who each of the characters are. I didn't even see that, Grinner.
Oh, yeah.
Guthrie.
I'm Grinner.
Nice. All right. So why don't we start with you, Justin? Who are you playing?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, my character's name is Milo Finnegan. And here, actually, let me turn that off. And I look like Grinner, but I'm not. I'm actually Milo Finnegan, who is a halfling cleric. And I'll give you a bit of a backstory on him. Basically, he lived in a small town, and he was raised by very good parents, and the town was looked over by a tyrant. It belonged to the lands of a tyrant. And basically the tyrant was collecting some taxes and stealing from the poor, basically, and I stood up to them. And I don't know why I'm not talking in an Irish accent. I have to be talking in an Irish accent. So, at the end of the day, the country folks fell in love with me, and I became a bit of a folk hero, if that makes sense to you. But that tyrant wasn't too pleased that I stopped his thugs. So now I'm kind of on the run. And
he's on the run to the point where he's left the stream. So he's trying to be as incognito as possible. So I will continue with my backstory, which, for the sake of variety, I also made a halfling. And I shouldn't say made, because one great thing about the new Dungeons & Dragons system is that they're trying to make it a little bit more approachable to everybody, so they're giving a lot more freebies. So one of the things that they did was a pre-gen character, which I hope to make my own. I'm calling him Gremlin Millbrook. And he is a rogue. I have never played a rogue before, and I actually have a hard time with other players who tend to play rogues. They tend to get on my nerves, so I think it'll be interesting to see their perspective a little bit. A little bit about my personality trait. I never have a plan, and I make things up on the go, and I do best in that situation. Also, yeah, right, considering all things. And the best way to get me to do something is to tell me that I can't do it. So, it's kind of like real life situation for me. I'm after gold and shiny things, so it's going to be a toss-up when it comes to, the good of the group versus I could really go for that shiny thing right now, so that might come into play. Yeah, other than that, I'm a rogue, so that'll be an interesting character to me. Sorry, Justin, let's go back to you. Finish your character off.
yes, sorry about that. Yes, so Milo Finnegan, basically on the run from this tyrant, and he's just a really, really nice guy.
The tyrant?
Milo.
No, Milo. Tyrants. Yeah.
The
Milo
friendly tyrant.
views the tyrant as a man just trying to do his job. So it ain't so bad.
Oh, you should read your little background about being the martyr. Because I like
so
it's cute.
I stood up to a tyrant's agents. Country folk love me. Tyrant wants to kill me. I had to leave, for he'll stop at nothing. The country folk have taken to calling me a martyr. I find myself constantly reminding them that I need to be dead before they can actually call me that. Bless their hearts.
Alrighty. Alex, over to you, sir.
The name is Daigle Goran. I am an ill dwarf from the sector of life. I don't even know where I come from. Doesn't matter anyways. I grew up on the battlefields with my enemies and my pals at my back and my enemies at the edge of my battle axe. And I swear, I will never, ever let my friends die around me. Because I've seen enough war, and I've had enough people die around me. And yet nothing is good enough. Nothing is good enough to go to war over again. So, I am on this adventure for gold and other precious metals, and to stop anything bad from happening ever.
Ever. Excellent.
That's all you
Alright.
need to know.
That's all I need to know. All right, so let us begin. Keep in mind, it is a one-shot, so we're keeping everything fairly simple. It is the first day that you can truly call spring. It is, it's distracting. You've all been working away. You've been trying to get your daily chores done. But there's something calling you. So, you hurry up.
That's better. There we go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I really wanted to let you know what is going on.
Oh, nice.
All right. So, distracted by the fresh spring air, you guys pack up your chores early and decide to head out into the Wolfwold Hills, knowing that the Wolfwold Hills are scattered with caves. Because, why not? What else is there to do? So you head up, pack your little lunches, because you're all little, and head out for a day of adventuring. As you reach
Not little.
He has a big lunch even though he's little.
So for Justin, for Milo,
Yeah.
the one thing that you remember as you were heading out was a little bit of a look of disappointment from Patriarch Charlene, who is the head of the order of the church you were presently residing in. Just saying, Milo, just don't let them die. Keep them alive. At least long enough for supper. And then you headed out.
I'll do what I can, Charlene. They'll have their supper.
And so you find yourselves now checking over your gear, looking at one another as you come to the mouth of a cave. You're getting the fresh spring air. You're checking things over. You can hear the birds chirping. And knowing that stepping in only a few feet, you'll lose the sense of warmth upon your skin. And already, as you step closer to the entrance, you feel the darkness encroaching.
Nah, let's go home.
I love me a cave. Come on, lads. Let's get in there. It's dark. It's
Now
cold.
for Daigle, there's a comfort in the dampness and in the stone.
Yes.
What do you like about the stone so much?
Ah, it smells good. It feels good. Shut up.
Stones? I guess I can't argue with you there.
Now, who amongst you has dark vision?
Oh, I'm sure I do.
I do for sure.
Not sure. I just.
I don't
want-
know.
All right, let's see here. Nope. Languages, expertise. Well, luckily I brought a torch with me, so this won't be an issue.
Excellent.
So first thing I do is go, Milo, Daigle, it's gonna be dark down there. Gonna light me a torch.
Okay, Gremlin. You do it.
Ah, you can light it up, but stay behind me.
Hmm.
Well, you wreck my vision. Come on.
So I hand him the torch.
Excellent. So, who's in the lead here?
Oh, Daigle for sure.
I'm leading this troop. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll walk behind you.
What kind of weapon do you use, Gremlin?
Oh, I use a short sword and a short bow. Things that I can pierce my enemies without them noticing. Well, they'll notice once I pierce them. But before that, that's it.
And I've
Is that your battle axe?
I've got a two-handed great axe.
I don't think that's what they mean by axe. Alright.
Nice. I just use a mace and a shield.
You would.
I would. That's right.
No, you would. Yeah. No,
I
you
would. I'm glad we're in agreement.
Like, yeah, you would.
I would. Yeah. It's a wooden shield, too.
All right, so let's go in. So Gremlin leading the way. I am sure-footed as I'm going. I don't like going into caves personally, but I know that there's a lot of money in caves, so I'm going to go in carefully behind.
Excellent. So, Daigle, leading the way, already you notice that the cave entrance much wider than the tunnel beyond. You notice that although you'd be comfortable seeing in the dark, you do need the torch for your halfling companions. The problem with torches in the darkness and natural caves is the very uneven surfaces. So every time the light flickers, it seems like the shadows dance, and there always seems that little bit of movement just beyond the corners of your eyes. All right, so you do happen to notice that the walls, although very natural, are covered here and there in different colors. And the cave, the tunnel, seems to lead about 10-20 paces straight ahead.
Come on, lads. We gotta get through this tunnel and find what we're looking for, which is the other side, so we can get help to take out this tyrant. Isn't that why we're here?
No, I think we're just here for gold.
All right. Then let's go deep in there and find the gold.
Okay. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
I think it looks like different colored on the walls. Is it from just the light reflection? Is that right?
Well, you want to take a look at it a little closer?
Yeah, I'll look closer at it. Is it like an oil on the wall kind of thing? Let's do a perception check. I'm going to roll perception.
Well, actually, in this version, you're going to actually do what's called an investigation check.
Ooh, let's do that instead.
Okay, which is where you're looking for clues and that sort of thing.
Now, I get a +3 for investigation.
Alrighty.
So a whopping 16.
Nice. Okay, so scattered on the western wall, the wall to your left right now, there are several primitive cave paintings of different humanoids, different beasts, and the paintings seem to depict primitive humanoids hunting large oxen-like creatures. And at first, the painting seems sort of random, but as you take a step back, you actually see that it's actually almost a story, and it shows how the primitive people hunted such massive creatures by basically surrounding them and chasing them, and would chase them off the edge of a cliff.
I'm picturing like Ice Age. Anybody else with like Manny and his like family? It's like really sad. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm a loser. Yeah. Okay.
No.
What kind of okay? So the humanoids are chasing them with spears or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It
So
looks
the
like very
humanoids-
primitive tools.
And the humanoids, compared to the animals, are they roughly the same size?
No, they seem much smaller.
Halfling size?
Very well could be.
I point this out to the other members of the party, and I say, look, artwork. Nice, eh? I think it's a late Renaissance.
I wasn't expecting to be looking at art today. But it's always a nice surprise.
Do you think we can sell it? If we maybe chisel the wall away, we take it back to town, and we discover it has some rare art piece, we could sell it maybe. What do you think?
I like the sound of chiseling.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're maybe onto something, Gremlin.
Maybe if we don't, find anything other worthwhile, we'll come back for this.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the different colors I was seeing on the wall.
Yes. Yes. So again, I was going to say the other guys could also try to do an investigation check
Okay.
if they wanted to as well.
Yeah, I say maybe you should look at the other walls. Perhaps there's other, more valuable paintings.
Okay.
Let me take a look at this, actually. If you don't mind there, Milo.
Well, I'm not much of an investigator, but I know that you're pretty good at investigating there, Deagle. So here, I'm going to give you my guidance, which is a cantrip that I have.
Ooh.
You can do it. So I'm basically cheering him on.
Wow, he's magical.
You can do it.
You can do it, Deagle. You can do it.
This rock. All right.
Now, I have an intelligence/history check here related to the origin of stonework, and I add double my proficiencies. That's 4.
Nice.
4 bonus to the check.
Excellent.
So
You roll 1d20.
And he gets a plus D4 for my guidance cantrip.
Oh, nice.
Can I interject, Mike?
Absolutely.
I have thieves can't, which
Yes.
means I also understand secret signs and symbols to convey short, simple messages, such as
Yes.
whether an answer. Now, is this just specifically for thieves? I imagine, like
It is. It is more like a thieves script.
like the hobo messages.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is. And be a little more positive, because thieves can.
Thieves can't.
And
Oh,
so
a
I
3.
rolled a 3.
You rolled a
So
3.
7.
Deagle,
plus
you
another
go
4.
wait outside. You're useless.
You want your head?
So yes, you look at them and go, beasts.
Hmm.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I could chisel that.
Deeper into the cave we go, lads. Come
Yeah,
on.
let's push on.
Quit.
Alright.
Behind there.
So here you go. A few paces in, and again, the tunnel opens into a somewhat larger tavern, or tavern-sized
It's a tavern.
cavern. I meant cavern.
Cavern.
Roughly the size of your local tavern main room.
Ah, okay.
This cavern's the size of a tavern.
I'd
And
like to order
again,
a
light
drink.
sources flickering, casting shadows, giving you the illusion of movement everywhere in the corners of the room. And you notice that the torchlight doesn't seem to reach far enough to see all of the changes, or the torchlight doesn't reach far enough to reach the walls of this cavern to see how far out it goes.
Perhaps we should light another one, although, if there's anyone else in here, I'd rather have the upper hand on them in surprise. Let's stick together in the torchlight and move around the walls. Or, if you'd like me to scout ahead, I could do that.
Yeah, why don't you go scout ahead? Chances are, if there's anybody in this room, they've already seen the torchlight. So we might as well just say hello. Hello, is there anybody there?
Let's do it right now. Okay, so did you say that? You said that out loud?
I did say that.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, I just said it. Oh.
And at
All
the
right.
moment, I pull out my axe, and I've got it at the ready because
I'm looking for a fight.
Excellent. All right.
Deagle, we're in a hole in the ground. What do you expect to find here?
Shut up!
If he wants to find a fight, then he can find a fight. Okay, Gremlin?
So, calling out, do we get an answer?
You just hear a little bit of an echo. Hello, hello, hello.
Whoever that is, it sounds stupid.
It was Milo.
Exactly. Alright, so let's move around the wall. So I suggest we hug the western wall, and we make our way around the room slowly to get a circumference to see how many entrances there are and that type of thing.
All right. So again,
I'll
as,
do it.
as you step a little closer into the room, you actually see a shadowy figure standing relatively motionless.
I hide.
What seems to be probably about the center of the room.
Although I'm brave, I'm also cautious. So I believe that this is a statue, but I would like to approach it from what I believe to be the back. So I'm going to crawl to the edge of the light and approach it kind of from a flank.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
As I get closer, does it appear to be living?
It seems very still.
It's a statue. I found another art piece. We're rich.
in my impatience, I charge up at it, whatever it is in the front.
Swing at your axe at it.
I don't
Rush
swing at it, but I'm just prepared.
Arr!
I always let the other make a move first. I never attack
Okay.
without
All right.
a necessary need.
So as you move up, stepping up, you see it is a statue that seems to be chiseled out of the same rock as the cavern itself. And it seems to be a very distinguished-looking lady with one arm up, holding her shield, and another one holding a long sword.
Hey, look, it's Milo.
She's a bit taller than me,
Hmm.
but you've got a good sense of humor for noticing.
So she's holding a shield and a longsword. Are
Yes.
they made of the same material that the statue is made of?
Sorry?
Are they the same material as the statue?
Yes, they are.
Huh.
This is some mighty fine artwork. It's chiseled very cleanly. This almost looks like it could have been done by my mountain cousins down here in this cave.
I'd like to check it do another history check.
Absolutely.
Craftsmanship, maybe.
Yeah. Here we go. Rolling a d20.
Make it count. I hold the torch for him so he can look better.
So that's plus 4, so 13.
Alrighty. So one of the things you notice right away is, again, the statue seems to be extremely old. It seems to be well crafted, but extremely old. And again, having the history of a fighter that you do,
This looks like it's from first edition.
it does.
My father gave me the book.
The sword, the shield, and the armor that she's wearing seems to be very recent. It seems like it's too modern for the age of the statue.
Hmm.
Interesting. So what do we know about this cave?
Well, again, if you want to do a history or religion check again.
Well, let's see what I've got. I've got no history, and I've got no religion.
What?
Well,
You're a cleric. How do you have no religion?
I just believe in doing good. It doesn't
okay.
matter.
It's not really a religion so much as it's a pastime.
Hmm.
I'm going
Life
to
belief.
I'm going to roll for my religion check
Alrighty.
because I have more religion. The rogue has more religion than the cleric, and I rolled an 18.
Excellent. All right. So you know that in days long past, people often used caves for religious purposes to maybe hide almost like heathen religions so that they could practice amongst themselves.
Mm.
And they used to use these caves to worship the immortals.
The immortals.
Immortals.
Mm.
You know all that, Gremlin?
I haven't told you yet, but you see me
Oh,
thinking
okay.
about it.
Yes. Such caves were often used to also bury the dead. And the caves used for these purposes would actually be marked by statues at the entrance.
Okay, I would share this. I'm sorry, I was just
Okay,
joking.
yeah, that's cool. The statue seems to be an early representation of Queen Petra, one of the legendary heroes of the Beast Wars. And it probably has stood here for well over 100 years.
Wow,
That's very interesting.
very, very old. So perhaps it's worth a lot of money.
And
Gremlin, I know you're all about money, but I think you'd make a pretty good cleric.
I'll teach you something sometime. Okay, so
if this is where the dead are stored, then there's got to be gold, eh?
That's flawless logic. I can't argue it.
yeah, but the dead give me the willies. I just want to say willies with an accent. Willies.
Should we just go back?
Yeah, back to
Alright.
the earth.
Are
Okay,
you
let's.
guys all basically surrounding the statue now?
Well, yeah, we're in trap range, if that's what you mean.
That's exactly what. No. Again, being there, you can actually see there are 4 exits leading from this.
Now, is she pointing to the way we just came in?
Yeah, she is almost welcoming you.
So she's just kind of the okay, this is the cave of dead
Exactly.
worshipper type things.
And again, you also notice as you get in range, there's also seems to be more colors, cave paintings on these walls as well.
Let's look at them.
Oh, all right.
You look at them, I'll back you up. And I'm going to give you my guidance.
All right,
buddy.
let's look
I'll
at them.
keep watch.
Starting to get more confident with my abilities. I start acting as if I know these things instead of just like happenstance knowledge. It's like I've been trained on it. I'll be like, oh, and on your right you will see a cave painting of the late Baroque period where they believed in the dead worshipping minotaurs and stuff like that. So I will make things up if I don't. So I will make things up if I don't know it, but I'll roll in the meantime. Oh, I don't know it, so I'm going to make it up.
All right. So again, the paintings just seem very similar to the ones you had seen earlier.
What do you see, Gremlin? Are they different?
Oh, they are. The artist who did this was in a dark phase of their period, and they're in a dark place, and you can feel the emotion coming from his brush strokes. So that's what's happening here. Very different. Don't even compare it to the other one. It's not at all the same. If you think that, you're stupid.
Okay. So. Okay. Well, I definitely don't think that.
All right. Perhaps we go down the righty-tighty right tunnel, don't you think?
Righty-tighty. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so where are you right now? You're basically...
We're going around the walls looking at the painting, and we're going to decide to go down the tunnel. There's 3 tunnels. The one furthest to the right. So on the...
I guess to the right.
The eastern wall.
Yep.
You know what, lads? I have no idea. I'm just following you. I'm good. I'll follow you. Let's hope we get some goblins.
Do either of you feel like maybe we aren't prepared for a dungeon?
Very much so. We're just a bunch of like bumbling half people.
Speak for yourself.
Alright.
So we would go right down the right tunnel.
All right. So,
I'm so glad we don't have like a elf with us, because they would kind of ruin the feel of this party.
So,
all right.
As you head down the tunnel, it is wide enough for both the halflings to stand side by side, but as for Daigle, he's pretty much on his own.
The halflings high five.
He takes up pretty much the width of the hallway.
I'm a bit thicker.
A few paces in, there seems to be some stairs leading down.
Okay.
Stairs leading down, okay.
Let's go down the stairs, lads.
And I stopped Diggle. I said, maybe we should check for traps first. There's
Actually,
always traps in these tunnels. Yes.
sorry, my apologies. I should have got, while we're doing your character things, what's your passive perceptions?
+2. My bonus?
Right underneath your abilities, on the left-hand side of your sheet,
Yep.
there'll be a little area that says passive perception. So it'll be basically 10 plus whatever your wisdom bonus is, unless you have proficiency bonus to perception.
So mine says passive wisdom perception is 10.
Nice. Okay.
12.
12? All right.
What did you say the, how do we, I don't have that.
Okay, so just 10 plus your wisdom bonus. Your wisdom
12.
modifier. 12. There we go. My apologies.
No
So-
worries.
You want to check for traps there, Chris?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty.
Here we go. And I found stairs. Careful, they could be slick. That's it.
Is there
I don't know
any
about traps. Not that I can see.
So
Alright,
far,
so-
we're not very good at this. What are we doing in this cave?
We're way over.
So, Dago and Milo, off in the distance from ahead, you guys can hear some like.
Someone's
Oh, it's
kissing up there.
classic.
And some
Dire rats.
scratching.
Dire rats. We haven't faced those since I was a level 1.
But it sounds like birds.
Sounds like a couple in love.
Milo runs. Oh, I love love.
We should leave them be. We don't want to intrude.
Oh, what if they're the type that like to kiss on hordes of money? You know, my
You're
type.
right. You're right. They might be that type. We should definitely investigate.
All right. So, being intrigued by the kissing rich people,
Yes.
I'm gonna slink down the stairs inconspicuously.
Alrighty. Now, do you have the torch?
I wish, like, it's really hard to sneak in these caves with a torch. Yes, I will take the torch, but I will put it behind. I don't know how that's gonna work. Yeah, you might as well send Deagle down.
I'll go and I'll look without a torch. And I'll let you know if there's any danger, and then you don't have to come down.
Yeah, it's nothing like.
Oh, that sounds like a
So-
good plan.
I'll sneak down the stairs, you know.
All right.
Here I go.
So what you want to do is do what's called a stealth check. So roll 1d20.
Not very
Add,
stealthy.
add your stealth skill modifier.
So we have the rogue who knows about religion, and we have the leader who scouts ahead.
And Milo,
I don't know what I do.
you gotta start pickpocketing people because you really have no religion.
So I was pretty sneaky, actually.
You were. You
Stealthily
were pretty
went
sneaky.
down. So I got a stealth of +2, so that's 18.
Excellent. All right.
I can be quiet if I like.
I can see him like lifting his chainmail up, walking kind of like it's a dress.
And you just hear the do 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 do
Where's the
do.
music coming from?
All right, so you work your way through, and again, it's still a very natural, very rough walls. All right, we're waiting for this. All right, and again, you can actually already see some body heat
Oh,
coming off what look to be like German Shepherd size creatures, and they do turn towards you, and you see a bunch of little like rodent, squirrel size. Well, you would know rats from your days in the. They
Absolutely.
scatter everywhere.
Those look like rats.
The other three German Shepherd size ones charge towards you.
How's everything going down there, Deagle?
shh! He's trying to be stealthy.
All right,
Sorry.
and at this point, this is where we roll initiative.
Okay.
So, there you go.
What did I roll?
1d20 plus your dexterity.
Plus your initiative. It's in the middle of your page.
Or your initiative. Might be right there.
It's just the same as your dexterity usually. 2
Here we
plus
go.
1d20.
So you got
Oh, we're
4.
doing well.
I'm like, got my back turned after I see these. I'm like, oh, I better turn around.
What did you
Don't
get?
worry. They're just big rats.
How many twos have we seen today?
Nice,
I-
nice. Justin,
I got
what's your
9.
total?
I got 9.
You got 9, nice.
I got 9.
My total, I believe, is 4.
Nice. Alright.
You guys watching the Facebook page? Or any ideas? Okay.
Yep. Gabe says that we should probably let someone else look for traps.
Hey.
Otherwise, something bad's gonna happen. He's getting the
Ouch.
willies too.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's getting
Alright.
the willies.
So, the rats actually get to attack first.
Big surprise there.
And so, here we go.
Well, I've got an axe, and they're like rats.
Yep. So here I am. I'm gonna roll 3d20s.
They're gonna crawl.
One
up
for each
underneath.
rat.
Since we're going on Friday to their visas, I guess it's big.
Okay, so Daigle, what's your armor class?
My armor class. I can hear something in the background. What is that? I can hear. Sorry. My armor class is 13.
Nice.
13
Nice for who?
All right, so
for me.
Chris, what's yours?
All that's gonna be left is a beard and a torch when we get down there. My armor class is 14.
I don't have
And
the torch with me, by the way.
Milo.
13.
13. Nice.
But we want to keep in mind that we're at the top of the stairs,
You guys are at the top of the stairs.
and
Yes.
Deagle's down there feeding the rats.
So as you're sneaking,
Sneaky rats.
Sneakily.
you just see these like eyes turn towards you, and rats start charging you, and they're just like rat, rat, rat.
Sound like
Ah!
All
Rat!
four actually hit.
All four.
All four actually hit.
But you only rolled 3 times.
Oh, sorry, all 3 actually hit. My apologies. Good thing I'm paying attention.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so
That third one felt like a second. Well, then. Okay, what do we got there?
Daigle, as the rats just claw and gnash and bite,
Get off me, you little bastards!
you are going to take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
Wow.
So already you're like, ah, blood is dripping everywhere.
So this is one of those one-off games. It's a good thing I have my paper shredder right next to me.
11 points of damage.
When Mike runs out of ideas, he just kills off the players.
That's what it is. As I said, I wasn't as prepared as I wanted.
Wow, you guys got through the cave art already. You got through the statue. Wow, I thought you guys were going to argue with Harlan not here. Nobody was talking at the cave, so you guys are half the way down. I got to kill you off already.
That's right.
All right, Deagle, how you doing down there?
I'm getting bitten by rats, you fucking twits! Get down here and fight them off for me!
We'll be down in a second, Deagle.
We have something to work up here.
All right,
I wasn't expecting to find rats here.
Chris.
I'm going to go down the left tunnel.
Okay, so so you take 11 points off your hit points. So as a starting
Oh yeah. Okay.
fighter, right?
Where are...
Oh shit.
Oh, I don't
Could be
know.
roughly
Holy cow, are you dead? Because I would have been.
I have 2 hit points.
Okay, so I hear the blood-curdling scream,
Yeah.
and I'm going to run down there and just tackle the first rat off of him, because...
Because basically you just see this dwarf and like this rugby.
Yeah, but run dogpile.
Yeah.
More like this.
I say, Milo, follow me! And I say, charge! And we run down, and I tackle the first rat, and I just start stabbing it with my great axe,
go ahead.
as a first level 1 character would do, so haphazardly.
Exactly. So.
And by great axe, I mean short sword. So I got 17.
Beautiful. That is enough. You like dive in, flying down from the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Realize you overshot a little bit, but your sword catches one in the neck, and then you actually end up doing a little roll and stand up facing it.
Well, I guess it wasn't a surprise attack, but sneak attack. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a dexterity-based attack, such as with a short sword or short bow, and you have an advantage on the attack, you can deal an extra... Now, I was charging. Is that an advantage?
I was going to say, you would have advantage, because, again, Daigle isn't unconscious.
Right.
And you basically, as you're surrounding, you are...
Flanking.
Again, you're flanking.
Right, so
So
I do an extra...
you actually roll 2 d20s. It doesn't really matter because you hit anyway.
I'm going to roll another one just to see if it was a natural 20.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It wasn't, but it could have
but
been.
you get to do sneak attack damage, right?
So an extra d6 damage.
Beautiful.
Oh! So 12 plus 3, so 15 damage.
Oh, you like catch its throat as you're rolling over it, and it just Daigle, you are just covered in blood. Rat cuts everywhere. It was a little deeper cut than you imagined at first. And it's just like, and
Ew, and all of your wounds?
I picture
Falls over.
Gremlin. I picture Gremlin coming down and just like mid-air swiping and like catching the rats from like here, and it's like
that's it. It just.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we probably should have said this is probably going to be an 18+ thing again.
Yes.
If you haven't caught that from this point,
And a bunch of blue jelly comes out of his neck.
it's that non-offensive blue color you see.
yellow.
Old school horror movies where all the blood was painted weird colors so it could be rated PG.
All right. So,
I was
what's,
thinking non-offensive blue, like in diaper commercials and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
what's Milo doing?
Yeah, what is
At the
Milo
top of
doing?
the stairs, waiting for
So
initiative.
again, I was gonna say it is. We'll go with you, Daigle, first.
Oh, sorry. So I've got one rat on me.
You've got
Two
two.
rats.
Two.
Technically 3. The other one's just laying there.
So I've got my axe.
Yep.
These things are gnawing at my neck and arms and shit, and I'm shaking them off. Can I just like grab them and stomp on them?
Well, again, think of it German Shepherd size.
Oh, that's what these things are. So there's only these things. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, in that case then.
Axe them.
Yeah, I'm gonna really just kind of swing, not at myself, but past myself. You know. Yeah, just try to hit them while they're on me because that's probably
Absolutely.
the easiest. So what should I roll here? Another D20?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. A 4 plus dexterity or 6.
Nice. As Mark says, if only you guys brought a cat.
Ah.
All right, so 4.
We
So
could
yeah,
be drinking. Yeah, we could drink and kill the rats.
as you're staggering back from the rats mauling you, you kind of grab your axe, swing, but you almost get it like the handle kind of hits the wall of the cave,
Oh yeah.
right? And you kind of go. And Justin, what's Milo up to?
Okay, so Milo's still at the top of the stairs, holding the
It's like
torch.
trying to play pool in a too small of a room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Everyone's been there. Everyone's been there.
So Milo's got the torch still. He runs downstairs. I'm coming, Bagel. I'm coming. How are you doing? How are you doing, Bagel?
I'm doing shit. I've got bloody German Shepherd size rats all over me. Attack one! Attack
Breathing
one!
isn't going to do anyone any good. Now just breathe, Deagle. Just breathe.
Just fucking attack it!
I
telling me to
hold
breathe.
out a hand to Deagle. I say, just breathe. I'm trying to help you. And I cast Cure Wounds.
Nice. All right, so go ahead and do that.
I can't help you if you suffocate from not breathing. All right.
Meanwhile, it's like, nah!
So
Nah!
I'm not terribly familiar with Cure Wounds or anything yet, but it says it's instantaneous. Do I have to cast for it?
You do. You do.
Okay. So what do I have to beat? How does the casting work in D&D?
Well, basically you just cast.
I roll a D20.
So let's look for Cure Light Wounds. Again, just for those of you watching, Chris and Justin and Alex did go to the Wizard of the Coast website and got the basic rules that were free online.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically all we're using to run this little one-shot. Cure Wounds. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay, so
Nice.
1d8 plus 4.
Yep.
And do I have to roll to see if whether I'm successful or am I too panicked
Nope.
that I lose the spell?
Not at all.
Oh, okay, great. So,
This might be 2 games.
Let's make it another round.
yeah. There we go. 5 plus 4. You recover 9 hit points.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good,
There
actually.
you go, Diego. Do you feel better now?
I feel a lot better.
Okay.
I'm at 11.
Well, let's see if we can do something about these rats now, I think.
That
Right.
sounds like a good idea. Thank you very much, Milo. You've been very helpful, actually. I feel a lot better.
I do what I can.
All right. So what we're gonna do?
So
is-
casual.
Yes. One of the rats is going to stay because Dangle tastes so good to it.
Hmm.
The other one does get distracted by Gremlin and
Hey.
actually lunges towards Gremlin. So the first one going towards Daigle. Okay. Again, is able to land a good solid bite right on the trapezius.
Oh, you need that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys can't see my. Oh, you can see my roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So again, we are going to go for a little bit of piercing damage. Oh,
Oh, good
Daigle,
roll. That rat.
you're taking 6 points of rat goober biting damage.
That's the worst kind of
Now,
damage.
I
It
do
is.
have a resistance against poison. Does that
Nice.
help at all?
It does, just not in this case.
Oh.
But generally, when you're dealing with things that are poisonous, it does.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking disease, so okay.
Yeah. Now,
6 points?
oh, yeah. So now for Gremlin.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, it lunges at you, but
I'm bobbing
kind of
weaving.
slips on the blood of the rat you just sliced and misses you completely. And then we are on Chris. What is Gremlin doing at this point?
All right. Seeing that it was actually going to attack me now, go, oh, I got to get out of here, and I back up to I kind of run in a big circle, like a wide berth,
Yeah.
so that I'm behind maybe where Milo's standing, and I'm
So
gonna shoot.
You're in the room now, right?
Yeah, because I ran in to kill one of the. So I don't know how much space we have, but
So
as
what-
much staying away from the rats, out of reach, I want to run to a point where I can shoot my bow at them.
Okay. The whole room is
Mhm.
considered difficult terrain. Because the whole
Now,
room
I
is
have-
littered with bones.
Okay, so halfling nimbleness won't help me in this case. It should, but it doesn't.
Again, just know that you need to be very careful as you're more like
Crunch,
Stepping.
crunch, crunch.
crunch,
All right.
crunch, crunch.
So I won't go too far, but I'll go far enough that I'm just out of reach.
Yep.
I'll shoot my bow.
Sounds good.
Aim for its head there, Glimlin. Aim for its head.
18 plus
Nice.
plus a lot. So,
It's good. It's
yeah.
good.
And then I will do my damage. Now that was a sneak attack again, or no? Because I don't
No.
have advantage. It wasn't prone.
No.
And it slipped on the blood.
Nope.
7 damage.
Nice. Awesome.
How was that, Deagle?
There you go.
Good.
Go ahead.
I got this one on me. Ah!
My turn?
Yeah, it is. It is.
So, yeah. So we've got 2 dead now, and there's 1 on me?
Well,
That is
it's
correct.
just, did I kill the one with the bow?
No.
Ah. So the one on me, again, I'm just gonna, I've got a really sharp great axe, but I'm just gonna, I assume, where is it on me? Is it on my
It's on
shirt?
your, it was, yeah, it's right in
Yeah,
your,
it's basically like up on you and into your neck right here.
So, I take my greatsword and I kind of go like,
Yeah.
Hurry, here's my axe again.
Yes, you're trying to pry it off with your great axe.
Yes, but it's got
Use your words, Diggle.
pointy edges. So like, I'm hoping
Yes.
that will,
Yes.
All
kill
right.
it.
Gotcha.
I'll make it count.
Alrighty, here we go. Oh Christ, that's a 6.
All right. So again, you get it up there.
You know any pluses?
Now, yeah. What about advantages? Do we have it flanked?
No, like you get. What's your attack
Because
bonus?
you're actually standing behind Daigle.
Attack bonus is
Touching him.
4, actually.
So it's a
Yeah.
10. That's
So
probably
it's a
not
10. So yeah, you get it wedged in there. It's just not enough to do anything. You can actually, what you can do, because of the way you're using it, it would be almost like a strength.
Actually,
Yes.
what I would like to do is, if I can get it there and just drop on it,
Yep.
ultimately leaving the axe sitting on the floor, me underneath the axe, and the beast on top of the axe.
Give it a shot. Well,
All right.
because again, you're kind of wrestling. Nothing's really happening, and you're just saying, "I'm just gonna fall on it." Basically, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, apparently I can't even do that. It's a 3.
It's
Plus
a
a
3.
4. Do I use my attack bonus for that as well?
Not in this case, because it's kind of giving you like an
Proficiency
extra free
bonus?
attack. All right, Milo.
No.
What are you doing?
Okay. So there's what's the situation exactly? We got a wrestling rat with Daigle,
Yep.
and then what's the other rat with a gremlin?
The other one has just been shot.
Oh, okay. So now Gremlin's behind me.
No, he's on the other side. You've got Daigle right in front of you with a rat that are now both sort of on the ground. In
Okay.
front of them, there would be the other rat, and then in front of him would be Gremlin.
Okay. I don't know if I want to hurt these poor little creatures.
What are you talking about? Come!
They're just defending their home.
I was thinking Deagle's running around with the thing, biting him.
All right. Well, I guess maybe I could try to distract it.
And so I take the torch and I just poke at the rat with the torch.
I say, "Hey, hey, hey, you!
You're taunting
Stop
it.
that! Stop it!"
All right.
So, do I
Oh, yeah.
succeed?
That's what Dave's saying. Torch the rats.
Yes, Gabe suggested to torch the rats. I may do it accidentally, but it's not my intention to torch them.
Taunting it?
Poor creatures.
So what are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to poke it. I'm trying to get it to
Yeah,
stop it.
go ahead. So again, do it as an attack.
Are you trying to like taunt it to get it to attack you?
Yeah. And if I light it on fire, it'll be a complete accident. So D20 and what am I rolling? A strength,
It would
dexterity, I guess?
be, in a sense, an improvised weapon.
Okay.
So it would be small, so I would do it as dexterity.
Okay. All right. So I get
Or you
plus
could treat it like a club or something like that.
All right. It's a natural one.
Excellent. So what I'd like you to do in this case is re-roll
Okay.
and see if it was high enough to actually burn Daigle.
Okay. Now I'm good with the natural one, but do I have an advantage because I'm flanking?
I see. Yes, I will say yes.
But a natural one's a natural one.
But a
It is
natural,
a natural
one,
one.
but he would get to roll 2 20s.
Ah.
That's the thing with the advantage. So yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Roll your second one.
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, you!
I'm facing the wrong way.
Excellent. So yes, I would like you to roll one more time.
Milo, did you forget your glasses?
Oh.
And again, I would
Oh,
like
what?
you
I think
to,
I did.
see if you actually
Starts
end up
poking
burning
Deagle. Yeah.
All right, 1 second. Do I want a good roll or a bad roll? This is
I don't-
important.
Just roll.
Oh. What is with our die?
Well, you had a lot of twos.
What'd you get?
Yes.
2. Okay.
2.
So you actually don't end up hitting. You're kind of like, whoa, and they're both rolled around and moving, and you're like, oh, I don't want to hurt anyone.
Well, I did what I could.
It's because we brought the cleric who doesn't fight things and doesn't know religion.
Yes.
You might have tried your best there, Milo, but your best ain't good enough.
Yes, it is. Your best is always good enough. Maybe
So-
we're not supposed to win. You ever think about that?
Who are we at now, Gremlin?
Well, we're actually back to the rats.
Oh, crikey.
So, Chris, the rat that you just shot with an arrow. And it takes off, and you look behind you, and there's another exit out of this room, sort of behind you to your right.
Don't you forget it.
You are allowed a free shot if you want to.
I don't want to waste an arrow. It costs money, you know.
There we go. All right. However, the one on Daigle is going to try to attack again.
Can I attack that one? Oh, it's on my turn.
It's actually, again, it knows it's surrounded now, so it's actually starting to panic.
Yep.
And it's going to try to leave as well. But it's going to go straight the way you guys came, up the stairs.
Okay.
So again, Dago would be allowed a free attack. Milo would be allowed a free attack.
Okay.
Anybody gonna
So-
take it?
Yeah, well,
You wouldn't even attack it when you wasn't a free attack.
Yeah, I was going to say.
no, I probably
Well,
wouldn't.
I don't like to pass up on a good deal.
Where's it going? Is it trying to run away?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then problem solved. What do you think? It's going to go find more rats to bring back and attack us?
We've
Hey,
got
buddy.
to finish the job now. Just kill it.
So swing away, Deagle.
All
Yeah,
right.
you get an attack too.
Alrighty. Remind me of what's going on here. Have I still got one on me? Or is that
No,
one?
it just jumped off and it's trying to run away, so you get a free attack as it gets away.
And this is going to be a long reach, one quick slash at its back
Yep.
Yep.
to do the most damage possible. Please. This is just to see if I hit it or no.
Yep.
All right, 9 plus
13.
plus my 2.
Plus your 4, isn't it?
Is that
Plus 4.
the attack bonus?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, attack plus 4. So what did I roll?
13. 13 total.
Yep. So go ahead and do some damage.
Already 1d12.
Yeah. Plus your strength.
7 plus my strength. So
Your
9.
modifier. Yeah. All right. So it lunges off of you, starts to run away, and you're just like, and you actually hit it right in the back of the spine. And it shakes, and it falls lifeless to the floor.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I've been waiting for. And there's still 2 others running away?
Just one other.
I've heard of legends of great beasts protecting hordes of money. That must be what this is.
I hope so. This is a lot more than I was expecting.
Come on, the gems must be this way. So,
All right.
Yeah. I
As
see.
you take a second to gather yourself in the torchlight, this is obviously an ossuary.
I don't know what that is in English.
All right. So again, you can see there are bones scattered on the floor, but they're
Oh.
obviously deliberately placed bones, all mixtures of different types of like human bones. And in the southeastern corner, there's actually a big pile of skulls, which, as you bring your torch to bear, actually you see that they're glowing.
Hmm.
Now there is the exit, the way you came in, along the eastern wall to the north, and then along the northern wall, right against the eastern wall, there's another tunnel leading north.
Milo, go check those out, Milo.
Oh, all right. I'll do an Arcana roll on the bones.
All right.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Because it looks like, what does they're glowing.
Yeah, it's like almost like you know when you look at a reflective vest when you have like headlights on it at night.
Yes.
That's sort of the glow that you're getting.
So you're saying
they don't necessarily glow in the darkness because you didn't notice them.
Yeah.
But with the torchlight flickering, you actually see that they're reflecting the light almost.
Okay.
And a sort of a ochre yellowy kind of glow.
Like they're wet?
Could be. Did you want to lick one?
There are better ways to discover if something's. Well, yeah, I'll do an Arcana. Well, no. Yeah, I'll do an Arcana roll.
Okay.
All right, so that is, say, 17.
Nice.
That is lovely. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to be anything magical about them.
That's
Rat
good.
D.
That's a
Rat
good
D
thing to
glows.
know. I wanted to know if there was something magical, and now I do. There isn't.
So if we take the torch away, they don't glow incandescently. They only reflect.
That is correct.
What kind of creature's bones reflect like that?
Are they
They're covered in rat saliva.
They're made out of bone?
They are bone, yes.
Maybe they've been peed on by the rats or something. Maybe the rats have been eating like magic mushrooms or something.
I'm gonna check. Can I check over one of those rats? One of the dead rats?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna do a perception check.
Maybe they're eating some
Investigation?
gold.
Investigation?
Yep.
No, I can't do perception.
No, perception's more like when you're hearing or spotting things that, you know.
What am I rolling? A d20?
Yes.
15, and that is with 0.
Sorry, you can watch TV and stuff.
Okay. So again, as you're making your way to the rats, you also see that actually there's streams of this reflective, almost like water is run down, and they reflect as well.
That's fine. You already watched them with him, so it's okay.
Oh, TV.
Streams of water running down?
Yeah, and so you can actually see it. It looks like the water itself is reflective, and that's possibly what's covered these bones.
Being with me and Willow is really important, and it's a huge part of our relationship.
So the water's reflective.
Yes.
Can
The
we
water.
gather it?
No,
Backing down here. Not gonna lie.
What's that sound? What is that sound? Does anybody else hear that?
Fuck, it's going on here.
Sorry, is that better, guys?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, that's much better. That's great.
all right. So again, you can do like a
Sorry.
what is it? Like a nature skill check.
Survival?
Let's see here. What do we got? Arcana, acrobatics, history, intimidation, medicine, nature. Nature. And again, what's your bonuses for working on stone and that sort of thing? You can add that in, Alex.
Okay, yeah, my stone, I've got that, let me just pull it up here. The check, I add double my proficiency bonus.
There you go. So
let's
add
do
4.
that. Okay. So +2, let's check it out.
But again, you can all try a nature check and just see if you...
Sure.
I have a 0 nature check.
Yeah, but I'm letting... You can add that stony bonus thing.
So 7.
So the room itself... Sorry, Alex.
No, go.
The room itself is an ossuary. I got a natural 1, so I'm dogging it.
Excellent.
It's an ossuary.
Yes.
So there are, I'm guessing, big stone pillars and
It does seem to be,
in the
but
walls with like lying down skeletons.
it's not that the skeletons are lying down, they're all piled in different shapes and configurations. There's not really statues, it's more that the rock itself has been actually carved out into almost like
Oh, a relief.
a relief. Yeah, that's it. A relief.
Interesting. So as if a statue is supposed to go in there?
No, like they are like this. What is it, like bas relief, or where there is actually sculptures and drawings?
Yeah.
But they're actually in the actual walls of the cavern.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Okay.
And there's a door leading north and a door leading.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So there's the one going further north, or the one going west, back from whence you came.
I suggest we go. Okay, so the rats went both ways, really.
They did.
So we know that both ways have a safe exit, in my opinion, because the rats would think, okay, I can run this way and be safe, and I can run that way and be safe. So, I think the rat that ran out is running out of the caves, whereas this rat is running into a safe place as well, so we might as well push forward.
Fall down.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so we push down the north tunnel. We the north.
Hmm.
How do you think
put
it's
it on your computer?
There you go.
Your computer?
What are we doing stuff on my computer? Sorry, I have an audiobook to listen to.
Why do you suppose we can't see the sunlight, Dago?
What do you mean, why can't we see something?
Cause
Where did it go?
we're in a cave there. Let's keep moving.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to lighten the mood.
As you work your way north, again, the halflings, no problem going side by side. Daigle, you're taking up space.
Yeah.
Still all very natural stone. And you work a few paces up, and there's another opening, a side tunnel that leads off to the west, as well as the tunnel continues north.
Okay, so we're gonna get lost in here if we're not careful.
Yes.
So far we've gone into the cave. We've gone east, and then we went west.
So you came in,
North.
you went east,
Yep.
and now you're heading north.
Okay, so west it is then.
Okay, so you could continue north, but you're choosing to go west.
Yes.
Okay.
This way. I think it's this way.
All right.
Have no reason to doubt you.
And again, you can already feel that this way seems to be getting damper. The air seems to be getting more muggy and.
So you feel that on your skin? That's a good sign.
It feels like we're getting closer to the water under here. I can feel the dampness.
And you can actually start to hear some running water.
Is this reflective water? Same type of stuff?
You can't see any water yet. You can only hear.
Okay. So let's go to the water. So let's go that way.
Let's keep going.
All right. So again, just a few paces in, this also opens up to a very natural cavern, and you can see there is actually flowing water coming from a crack in the top northern wall, and there's a pool around the bottom in the north, and sort of stretches along the west wall and seems to run out through a crack in the southwest wall. There's some stones. These actually, the dwarf realizes right away that these stones have actually been brought in from outside.
Ah, yes.
That sort of line this pool of water.
It seems someone's brought these in from the outside. What's going on here?
And can I do a religion check?
You absolutely can.
17.
Excellent. So again, you know that as far as the immortals go, they each have their own spheres of influence. And there are definitely some dedicated to, I don't know, water, nature, that sort of thing. You don't see any other signs that this might be a dedication to one. It looks more like someone's collecting the water and making it easier to access.
All right, I'm going to drink some.
Okay.
I'm going to go down, just fill my hands up, smell it first,
Yep.
and drink it.
Okay, and as you lean down,
Ah, good.
you do actually now see there's some inscriptions along just underneath the water.
Okay, I'm going to drink as I read the inscriptions.
Alrighty.
I'm not going for doing two things at once.
Yeah, no, I know. I could easily read it first, or drink first, but I'm going to choose to do it simultaneously, so I'm going to have a wonderful surprise or a terrible one. Here we go. Falls to the wall. Here we go.
So what languages do you speak?
I read, I can speak cave floor.
Can you?
And no, languages, common and halfling.
Cave floor.
And thieves can't.
Right. All
I
right.
can read thieves can't.
Okay, so as you reach down, you're trying to read, and the water is very cool, and even as you bring it to your mouth, it's very fresh smelling,
Mm,
and it tastes very
That's
cool
the-
and very refreshing.
right.
As you're letting the water it drips through your hands, you
Mhm.
actually see it start to bubble.
My hands.
No, the water right underneath where it's dripping out from your hands.
Nice. So I'm going to try to stick my fingers down my throat and puke that back up.
Excellent. Excellent.
I will do that. I don't know how. Do I
Okay,
roll
so
for that?
let's do it. Yeah, I was going to say let's do it as
Dexterity check.
a Constitution check or a Constitution save that you want to fail, I guess.
All right. So I want to fail this, or do you want to just make it a
No,
pass?
we'll make it a pass.
Okay.
So again, so you add your Constitution modifier.
And Milo and I are standing here going, why don't you just drink that and then throw it up?
So I got a 5.
Excellent. Okay. So you're there going, watching the water bubble, and the water's actually starting to froth a little now.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want it.
I can't do it. So much easier in movies and ballet studios. That's
All right.
terrible.
Are you all right, everybody?
I don't think so. Help
And
me
you see
throw up.
You now see that some of the dirt on the floor of the underneath the water start to form.
Oh.
I was gonna
Wait,
say,
and
I don't
swirling
think
around, you
it's
actually
like-
see this
think it's someone under there.
almost larvae shape.
Oh, cool. What did I just drink?
Okay.
That's so fun. I hope
And you
it's
see it start to move, and it actually forms into a solid larva.
A larva.
Okay. And you see that it's actually starting to come out of the water.
Okay,
And-
all right.
and you
move
can
on.
actually
Let's
see-
run away.
You can actually see now little bumps rippling underneath the skin of the larva.
How do I feel? Pretty good about myself,
Good.
or a little self-conscious?
You're feeling pretty fine right now.
Ah,
Does it look dangerous, the larva? Does it have any
Well,
way
you'll
of
notice that it's actually starting to get a little bigger, and it's maybe a foot long right now.
all right. I kick it back into the water, and I say, "Let's get out of here."
Okay, and as you kick it, you actually see limbs starting to come
Oh
out
yeah.
of this
Oh
larva.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Ugh.
Oh.
Nice. What was that?
That's a larva.
Yes.
Big bloody larva.
Yes.
All right. So whatever this is, it's maybe I gave birth to it. Maybe we should wait.
Oh.
But I already kicked
Yeah,
it.
maybe it'll be like another version of you.
Oh, nice. Do you guys want to go, or do you want to see how this plays out?
Well, I'm not too sure.
I'm staying. I'm no.
You're staying?
Should we stay? You guys, what do you think?
Well,
So
my
I
question is...
Okay, so
why
as you're deciding, it again starts making its way towards the land. But now this time, you actually see like an arm come up over the rocks and pull
Oh my
itself up
God!
and over.
Does it look
Halfling!
Alright, let's get out of here.
And
I say we run. I say we
Alright,
move.
I run. I say, yeah, that's enough of that creepiness, and I run the other way.
Okay.
Towards the west, or
Lift
there's...
it! I'm a dad!
I'm
So
attacking.
what do you get? You're attacking it?
Yeah.
I'm running.
Okay. All right, so go ahead.
Okay.
Daigle, you'll get essentially a free shot because it's too busy, like, mutating.
So this is a 4 plus an 8.
So you get 2 rolls, you have advantage.
4 plus a
Advantage.
4.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage as well because, again, it's not... You're just basically walking up to it and hitting it.
Oh,
It's not trying
Oh,
to...
nice. Change your die.
So
Nice.
rules of any game.
Okay,
Hold on
so
here.
again, you see that this head sort of pulls out of the larva now. And it looks like a little gremlin.
Hey, I did it.
Oh,
It's
cool.
a boy.
Great, Gremlin, come back.
And then it sort of shakes, and it's a fully formed little gremlin.
Are you saying
Only about a foot high.
are you
So, like,
saying gremlin or gremlin?
Gremlin.
Like him?
It is a gremlin.
So
it
you're
looks
saying a
exactly like
little-
him, but only little.
So if it's little, is it a quarterling?
It is almost an eightling.
An eightling?
Interesting. Interestingling.
Does it look aggressive? Is he smiling, or is he frowning? Smiling might be worse.
I yell back. Did you kill it yet?
Right now, it's looking a little stunned, like it doesn't know what the hell is going on.
Because I just swung and it missed twice.
Yes. It's like, wow, you're really bad at this.
So I yell. So I'm gonna yell to Gremlin. Gremlin,
Yes.
do a funny dance, and I watch the quarterling. I want to see if it like mirrors.
I need no explanation. I start dancing. Yeah, I start dancing.
And again, it's still kind of giving like a what the hell is going on here kind of look around. And you can see it's actually starting to shiver.
Oh, come on, give him a
And it
coat or
starts to
something.
curl up in a little ball.
Oh, I want to come back
And
in
it
a little
looks
bit.
up at you like,
Somebody do something. Milo, you're the one who's compassionate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Give it some money.
Then I
oh yeah, I am compassionate.
I kneel down to it and I say, "What's wrong, Gremlin? What can we do for you, Gremlin?"
Okay, and in a very gremlin voice, it goes, I'm so cold.
Well, here, stay close to this, and I hold the torch closer to him. And
No, I'm really hot.
this will dry you
He was
off.
saved by a combination of too many and not enough blankets. No, walk hard. Anyone?
Yeah.
All right.
Does anybody have a blanket? Oh yeah, we've got like
Cloaks.
ones.
We all have cloaks. We're adventurers. We have to have cloaks.
Sure. Okay. So I place the torch down on the ground and I pull off my cloak and I put it around him.
And I'm just
All right.
like,
There you go,
what
Grim.
the fuck?
Maybe when we get back to the village, we can grow him, and if ever I need another like liver or kidney, I'm set.
Hey, Daigle, why don't you drink from the water? A few times. And we can have an army! No?
I still don't know what's going on.
I don't think I'll do that, but I like the idea, and I think you should take a drink from it, Milo.
Alright, I'm kind of parched. I get up and walk over to the water. I take
So
a...
are you still holding like little?
No, I just put
Baby.
the blanket on.
Milo, you should have the baby drink the water, and we'll get like stacking dolls of gremlins.
Stacking dolls, yes. Little nesting dolls.
Nesting dolls of
Just
gremlins.
But he's
I'll
already
I'll
cool.
take my hat off, and one will jump out, and the next one will jump out.
Is it like a smaller gremlin, or is it the same size?
What are you talking about?
The size of the new gremlin, is he smaller, or is he...
Oh yeah, he's almost like 1 foot tall. Hasn't grown any larger yet.
Oh, he's tiny.
Tiny.
Okay, I come back, because I don't know what's going on. I imagine they're dead.
But again, proportionally, he looks just like Gremlin.
Oh, okay. Well,
Weird.
I don't know. Maybe we could find some value in this.
So I come back, and do I see this thing?
You do.
We could use it as bait.
I say, what hideous beast is that?
It's you.
Is that what it became?
Okay, so here's the thing. As soon as you get close enough, you actually can hear its thoughts.
Oh, nice.
And you can actually see through its eyes as well. And it's a little disorientating at first, so I want you to make a, what do I want here? A wisdom check, a wisdom save.
Hmm.
All right? So you're like...
All right. So I pass.
and the tall gremlin just falls right to the ground. Kind of like... Ugh.
Like I fainted.
Yes.
Like a man.
Yes.
All right.
Well, maybe it is a good time for a rest. Deagle, you're a little injured yourself?
Actually,
I'm
that's...
injured, but let's take a 10-minute rest. I haven't found any gold or anything, just these fucking rats and this fucking miniature bitch of a little rit fucking thing. Fucking
He gets
what's going on here?
He gets testy when he's tired. He needs a nap.
Deagle, remember what I taught you. You count your blessings. If ever you're angry, you count your blessings. Now tell me 3 blessings right now. No, just one. One blessing.
I've got my axe with me.
That's
That's
good.
for sure.
Okay, give me 2 more. You can give me 2 more.
I'm alive.
That's
Okay,
two.
so here's what I was
I'm
going to tell you.
underground.
If you guys do what's called a short rest, okay, which means you're going to spend at least an hour there, just kind of doing nothing more than like eating, talking, that sort of thing. You can spend, right now you guys have 1 hit dice each, right, because you're level 1. So if you so choose, you can use that hit die and you roll it, add your Constitution modifier, and you will get that many hit points back. But you can only use that once per day.
I'll do it.
Hmm.
And do I get spells back?
I do not believe so, no. You need
For
to do a
sure.
long rest for that.
Gotcha. Bummer.
Can I try talking to Gremlin?
Yep.
Am I conscious or am I still on out?
Again, do a Constitution save.
Success.
Yeah? What'd you get?
I don't know. 18.
Nice. Yeah, so you wake up a little bit.
Okay. And now I can see through its eyes.
If you concentrate, yes.
And I say, what are you?
I'm you.
But I'm me.
We're me.
I like
Not
it.
we're as in past tense, but we're as in we are me.
What the fuck is going on here?
All right, so I give him my short bow and I say, can you use this?
Well, he kind of topples over because it's like huge.
It's like a long bow for him, isn't it?
No, because you're what, 4 feet? So it's like 3 times too big for him, roughly.
Maybe he can
Okay.
scout ahead for us.
Does anyone have a dagger we can give this guy?
No.
All right, I give him a rock. I say, stick close to me. Watch my back.
Well, he's still
I
kind of
mean-
naked.
And I say, well, stick close to us. And then I
Maybe he can scout for us.
Oh, he'd be really
Ah.
good at scouting.
That's using your head, Milo. I like that.
I'm a bright one. So
Okay.
He looks kind of vulnerable. Is he naked?
He is, yes.
Can I
He's
fashion him a...
cold. And
Can we make him a toga out of the... I don't know, the cloak we have?
yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
I make him a little toga, and I say, well, I guess some of this is yours, and I give him 6 of my gold pieces, saying that it's half, but it's not actually half my gold pieces.
Okay, so this is what I want you to sort of keep track of here, Chris. So you got like he will have all the same stats and abilities as you.
Yep.
So his intelligence, his wisdom, his charisma will be the same.
But his strength and dexterity?
But his strength... actually, we'll keep his dexterity the same as well.
Yeah.
But his strength will be yours -6.
Oh my god, he's at -7.
Okay, so he's at a 1. He's at a 1 minimum.
Okay.
His con will be yours.
Oh, sorry, he's at a 1.
-4.
That's
Okay.
-4. Okay. Okay, cool.
But otherwise, he's got... So all his stats will be basically the same. All his skills are basically the same, except with the changes to any strength or constitution-related ones.
Nice. I have a little mini-me.
So that is compliments of Hans Zeiger.
Well, thank you, Hans
That was
Zeiger.
his idea for the reflection in the mirror.
Oh, I'm
Very
so
nice.
glad I drank that water. Oh, I should have drank more water. He would have been a full-size me. Oh, well, it was
So-
worth it.
Our Arcana check, we are now henceforth going to call these Zeigergangers.
Zeiger gangers.
Nice, I like it.
Gangers. I like that.
All right, so he's now my buddy, and we're holding hands as we walk.
Yes. So again, he's like you, but only a foot tall. You got like your own little action figure.
Can we just? We should all be drinking this water. And
I know,
all
I
be
tried.
getting-
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happens.
No,
It's
no.
only
But
the
it was
first
quite
one.
refreshing.
Well, so we're all healed up, or what?
Well, as much as you are, yes.
Yep. I'm at full.
I'm
Did I
always
get
at full. Yeah, I was at full.
I'm not at full. I'm at five hit points. But didn't we rest for like an hour?
Yep. And then you did your roll, right? Did you
No.
do your roll? Okay,
was
so
it?
do your
Was-
roll.
D6?
1d8.
D8.
Or no, what's your hit die? What do you get your hit points? Is
a
that
D10.
1d10? D10. So you do d10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so D10 plus 3.
There you go.
7, so 10. So I'm at full again.
Yay! We're ready to explore.
More pathetic fighting. I think we should. I'm gonna look for some halls now. I imagine there's probably a hall that goes to the west.
Yes, Gabe, Gremlin. Gabe really wants you to, go to your mini-me and say, "I am your father."
All right. So I go to my mini-me. I look at him. I say, "I'm your father." What does he say?
What's he say? What's he say?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what you
my
stupid
mother.
say. Remember that.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I like
But
that.
from here on in, you basically control your mini-me.
Yeah, we're not going to call him Gremlin because he's not quite big enough to be Gremlin, so we're just going to call him Grim.
Grim.
Grimmy.
Yeah. So Grim and Gremlin.
All right.
Okay. So moving on. So this is this area. Again, we came north and west.
That's right.
So
So the only
we're
way
going-
out is the way, again, from whence you came.
So we go back the way we came and we go down the center tunnel.
So hang on. So sorry. Once you leave this room, it
Yeah.
goes through a short little tunnel, and
Yeah.
then you have the tunnel that goes
Where we
to
came
the
from.
north, from where you haven't been,
Yeah.
or to the south, back to the ossuary.
Okay, so then let's go the way we haven't been, obviously.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's give Grim the torch to carry.
Yes. Send
And-
him first.
No, I'm not sending him first. He's my boy.
He's a fucking pawn child. Throw him in the ditch. Come on.
I cover his ears. I say, "You're not." I look at him. I say, "You're not a pawn child. I love you very much." He's just jealous because he doesn't have offspring himself. He doesn't know what it's like to be a father. And then
Can you see it, Gremlin? He's dividing us. He's dividing us apart.
He's the yoke. I love him more than all of you. All right. Me and Grim, we walk hand in hand in the front. We say, we
Okay.
walk forward. All right.
All right. So again, the natural cavern continues, and eventually it starts to round to the left, so heading towards the western direction. And again, you see natural stone steps leading up.
All right.
Scare me.
Wait,
Wait.
maybe I should check for traps this time.
Ah. Yes.
Okay. So as you make your way towards the stairs, Milo,
Okay.
your nostrils are instantly assaulted by like cheap booze, and,
Oh,
like
bush!
and crap. It
Ooh,
smells just
Did you
like
say bush?
I said bush. That's B-U-S-C-H
yes.
for anybody who doesn't know.
So yes, it smells like this mixture of like urine, like stale urine, crap,
Something smells delicious.
and cheap alcohol.
Bush
And
and Coors.
as you get closer to the stairs again, you can hear some. Nice. Yeah. You can actually hear something off in the distance, some high-pitched noise.
Does it sound like
Hissing again?
metallic noise or
it's
human
some sort of like-
noise?
Some sort of creature,
Okay.
maybe a
All
couple of them,
What direction is it coming from? Up the stairs?
up the stairs. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should send Grim up.
Maybe
No.
that's not a bad idea.
He can report back. He can sneak in. He's not gonna get hit.
He's so young.
He's the same age as you.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll go. And I start
Alright,
sneaking
Milo,
up the
be
stairs.
careful.
All right. So do a stealth check.
I will. Stealth +2. Natural 1.
Nice.
Natural
Nice.
1. Yep.
Nice.
I think I've rolled one roll above a 10.
And I was gonna say the only time you've rolled high is on things that didn't
Didn't
affect. So
that
that's
one
good.
time, yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
So
All
natural
right.
1.
What languages do you speak, Milo?
I speak Halfling and Common.
Excellent. Daigle? What languages do you speak?
In common.
All right. So again, as you get closer, it almost sounds musical, and there's like a couple voices at least. All right.
Elvish.
I love it. That's amazing.
Bruce Lee.
Yes. Yes.
Can I run back? I'm going to run back to the ossuary if that's okay, just to really detract from this area. Actually, I did this on our way by, and I want to grab a wishbone if I can find one, like a nice big Y bone, and I want to take a hamstring off one of the rats and make a little, what's it called? Slingshot for my grim. It's a little makeshift slingshot.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it won't be like the stretchy kind, but it could be the
Okay, we'll do
an
that.
actual sling.
All right, I'll do that, and I hand that to him.
Okay. So again, that'll take you probably another hour or so, but it could be.
Okay. Yep. I didn't need to rest, so that's what I did.
Yep. No, you were unconscious at the time.
I thought about that when I was unconscious.
Yes.
I did it for you. I was like, I don't know if you want this, but I was bored, so I put together a sling.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Well, I do what I can.
Okay, so we have these singing creatures. Kobolds.
Are they coming towards us? Like I
No,
failed
you
at
can't
the
see
stealth
them.
roll.
You can't see them. And again, so you're making your way up the stairs, right?
Yep. And
And
I have horrible gas.
And you don't have the torch,
No.
so you can't see. So you're scouting up ahead in total darkness.
Yep. Okay. And
Looks
do I get
pretty
to the top of the
safe to me,
stairs?
boys. Looks pretty safe to me.
Hold on. I hear a voice in my head, but it's not me. I get to the top of the stairs and I cast one of my spells.
Excellent. What are you casting?
I think I can use thaumaturgy to create a light. Is that right?
Sounds good to me. I have no idea. Let me pull up the spells, and I will tell you.
Okay.
That sounds like it starts with a T.
Yes, it does. Thau.
You can cause flames to flicker. Can't actually cause light.
Okay. All right. Then I will not do that. I will wait for my eyes to adjust.
Well, I could
Total darkness.
Well, do I hear anything? Do I smell anything in there?
Yeah. Again, as you get closer, the smell is even worse. It almost like stings. Your eyes are kind of watering.
Okay.
It's like the worst boys' locker room you've ever been in.
Okay.
So
I don't know if you guys have ever been in like a hockey change room at like 2 a.m. after like everyone's done playing and the beers are cracking, like the beer's all warm and like every smell in there, you're just like, oh, I just need to change and get out of here.
that sour.
Yeah, moldy hockey equipment.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
For those of you that don't understand, because you're not Canadian, and it wasn't the
Hockey is
law
a
for you to
sport.
play hockey.
Okay, so I go back down the stairs and I do this and I go, oh my goodness, it smells real bad up there. I think we should take another route.
Huh.
Is there another route?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, you've got 2 other ways.
So you just had a bad smell. You didn't hear anything?
Heard
He
nothing
said
at all.
knowingly?
Yeah. No, he did. You heard the singing getting louder.
Oh, but it wasn't in that
It's
room.
not that they were singing louder, it's that you were getting closer to it.
Right. But it wasn't in that room at all. Further somewhere.
Well, you have no idea if you got to a room or not.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't see anything though, Milo.
No, I couldn't. I thought I'd be able to guess.
Perhaps we should just plug our nose and move on through.
Okay,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you hear,
Maybe not.
because, well,
It's getting closer.
no, in the flickering torchlight now, you can see, well, you guys fairly familiar with what goblins look like.
Oh.
Some goblins making their way down the stairs.
Lonely.
You asked?
Some goblins to kill.
And again, probably because someone wasn't quite as stealthy as he thought he may have been.
Ah. Okay. That would be me.
All right. Quick perception check.
I will do it.
You can all do it.
Okay.
Wait.
11.
11. What's your total, Alex?
It is 13.
13. All right. So one of the things that you notice peculiar as you look around in the flickering torchlight and see the goblins coming this way, they're actually kind of stumbling. They don't actually look as
Drunk goblins.
They've been drinking.
agile as goblins normally are. All right.
Agile.
And now we roll for initiative.
Okay.
Is that a 20 or no?
It's a 1d20 plus your dexterity.
7.
12.
3.
Nice.
Oh, we're having a ball.
I
So,
am the clumsiest
Bad roll
thing
ball.
ever.
Oh, yeah. I've had 2 1s, I think 4 2s.
Who keeps tying my laces together?
Good old Grim.
The bloody.
Okay, so Chris,
Hey, there's an idea.
what's his name? Grim?
Yeah, I'll just give him my same initiative.
Yeah, he'll go on your turn as well. So it's gonna be Justin, Goblins, Chris, Alex. Alrighty?
All right.
So, Justin, you are up first.
Okay.
Grim is holding the torch.
So,
That's awesome.
what do I know about goblins?
Well, they will probably eat you alive if given the opportunity.
Okay.
And
But
they're
can
not overly sanitary.
Okay, but are they terribly smart?
Oh, they're
Can I
average.
pick them?
They're not any less intelligent than the average human.
Okay, so they're like screaming down the stairs?
Well, they are now. Their song has changed into, they sort of turned it into a war
Batshit.
cry.
Yeah, okay. So if they're like screaming at us, I'm gonna step in front of everybody with my shield, and I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice boom 3 times as loud.
Yep.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
cool.
shout, "Shut up!"
Excellent. And you hear it echo as it resonates off the sides of the natural cavern walls.
Okay.
I see Grim just fall over.
That's fucking loud.
All right, yeah, you know that they generally delight in causing pain and suffering.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All right, so there you go. So what we're going to do is, as you do that, one of them kind of stumbles and falls over backwards, like laughing.
Okay.
Drunk.
All right. And do the other ones trip on it?
I will do a dexterity save and find it.
Sweet.
Wait, but aren't they gonna fall onto us?
Yeah.
One of them kind of stumbles over and laughs and giggles as he gets up. The other one is still running towards you. And he does have a very wicked, jagged-looking short sword.
Okay. So I'm going to step to the side of the hall,
Yep.
and I'm going to hold my shield up there,
Yep.
and I'm going to brace myself for it.
Awesome. Okay, so the first goblin, yeah, I guess is going to attack you, Milo, because you are the closest one to it.
Okay.
Oh, we're back to seeing where you guys can't see my rolls, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doesn't mean to be, it just happens every now and then. And again, he kind of, his sword as he comes down the stairs, kind of bounces off the side of the wall into your shield, and then over. The other goblins, laughing and giggling, are still trying to make their way to standing up.
Okay.
I feel like we can take these guys.
I think so.
And now we're on the Chris's.
Okay, because of the fact that Gremlin is such a shorty, and I have halfling nimbleness, you can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yourself. So because Grim is so small, that's basically everybody.
Yes.
So he's going to run actually behind everybody. Just going to dodge up the stairs past the Gremlin, or all the creatures, goblins. And he's going to make an attack from where he is with his sling, hiding. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. So you can attempt to hide when you're obscured by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. So he's going to hide as he does this.
Okay.
So I'll roll for the hide first.
Sure.
So I don't know if that's successful, but maybe it is because they're drunk. And for the attack.
Yep.
He rolled, let's say 8 plus his dexterity, so 11.
Alrighty. And again, as they're there, you do see that they are carrying shields, so it kind of bounces off.
A little stone
But
just bounces off.
They don't even notice.
Yeah.
They're too
Yeah,
busy
so-
just trying to stand up.
All right, so I'm just gonna. So are we fighting on stairs right now?
And you just see one of them just like and pukes downstairs.
Ew. Are we fighting on stairs?
Nope, you guys they're just making their way down the stairs. You guys are at the bottom of the stairs still. Because it was only Milo that went up ahead.
All right, so when I'm fighting them, I'm gonna really sway back and forth
Yep.
to try to make it harder for them to feel well.
Yep.
I'll swing at them.
Good call.
Just gonna sway. I say, everybody, sway together. They'll think they're on a boat. Okay, so then I will swing at them and I'll miss.
Excellent.
It's
Now,
hard
does
to
it get
swing while you're
advantage 'cause they're
swinging.
drunk?
All right. And Alex.
Oh, do I get an advantage?
Why?
Because they're drunk.
No.
No. They need more liquor.
And I'm going to grab my great axe, of course, my trusty axe, and I'm going to line it up with them coming down the stairs while I'm swinging and swaying. And I'm going to swing it at them and hopefully catch them all, well, a few of them as they're coming down the stairs.
And as you cry with your dwarven battle cry, Gerald Strickland! And I'm not sure why we're doing that shout out, but it was requested, so there we go.
Hacklacklin!
Gerald Strickland! Alright, that hits.
Oh, that's nice.
Plus a 4. And so the damage, you want to know damage roll?
That'd be great.
1d12, 2.
Yeah,
Plus
your strength.
So that's a 4 damage.
Alright.
Seems like a great axe would do a lot more than that.
Only, probably if you line it up, but as you're like, I'm going to make them really dizzy.
That's a good idea.
Look at me clip its ear.
Whose idea was that, anyways?
Alright.
Rims.
Milo, back to you.
Cool.
Back to me.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to bash the goblin in front of me with my shield
Excellent.
and say, "Drunken idiots!"
Excellent.
Which is ironic, 'cause I like to drink myself. There's an Irish joke there somewhere, but... Oh, and I'm going to miss, I think.
What is
It's
that?
an improvised weapon, so...
Oh, a 6? Yes. Okay.
Oh, man.
So again, as you go to bash him, he basically uses his shield to block it.
Oh, he's got a shield, too.
Yeah.
Mm.
You notice he takes his sword and tries to reach over. Okay.
Okay. Wait, and I... okay, yeah. That's
And-
fine. I wasn't going to do anything else.
It basically, like, he catches his wrist on your shield, but it actually makes it so it reaches over and smacks you in the top of the head.
Oh, ouch. Ooh.
And you are, sir.
Dead.
What is the bonus to my shield? I don't think I've got that added.
It'd probably be a +1 to your AC.
That might bump me up to 14.
All right. And it still hits. All right. You do, however, get a good smack. It was a lot harder than you were expecting because you thought you had your shield up and you actually saw it coming, and it just catches it kind of like right at the top of the forehead as you look up at it, and you feel the cut and the sting, and it instantly starts to bleed almost into your eyes. And you, sir. Oh, let me do that one. Are going to take 3 points of damage from the slashing, cutting of the blade on your forehead.
Mother's teeth.
All right, the other goblins have made their way standing up now. One has still kind of recovering from its puking. Got it. Sitting there. Ugh. And the other one kind of using his shield against the wall to steady himself as he makes his way down the stairs. You notice he doesn't have a sword. He's got his empty bottle.
Oh, nice.
All right? But again, he's taken really long just to try to get to you. So we're back to you, Grims.
Okay, so I'm gonna connect with Grim in my mind for him to crouch down behind one of them, and we're gonna do the old high-low kind of thing. So he's gonna crouch below. I'm just gonna bash him over, and then try to stab him, kind of thing. So hopefully,
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna just make an attack with my short sword, but hopefully he'll be prone after the attack as well. Yep. So success.
Wow, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So I
All
say,
right, so-
screw this, guys. Let's run upstairs.
Successful at failing.
Do I get a advantage? Because I'm
For?
flanking. Flanking.
Who are you flanking?
Grim is behind him, and I'm in front of him.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Wow, my character is so much more powerful now with 2 people.
Yeah.
It's almost like twice as powerful. Okay. Here's my second one. And I got 20.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Wow.
And because I'm doing a dexterity attack, I do extra damage.
Huh.
Yeah. So, boom.
Finally.
Boom. So, 9, 12 damage.
Nice. So describe how he falls down dead and lifeless.
Oh, nice. Okay, so in my mind, I do one of these. And you see a little Grim go like this. Ah, gotcha. And he runs up, as cute as can be, and he gets on all fours behind him. And then I just go up and chop the guy's head off and ignore him altogether. And he gets up and goes, "Hey, what you doing?"
Nice. Nice.
Which one was that? Was that the guy in front of me or the other?
It
one?
was the most dangerous looking one
It was the one that was just making its way down the stairs
with the bottle.
with the bottle. All right,
Okay.
Daigle.
So
Who's
how
that?
many we got around us here? We got one in front of Milo.
We got one in front of Milo, one that's still at the top of the stairs. He looks like he's just starting to recover enough from his expulsions.
The one at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Then I'm going to try and help Milo, and I'm going to run up, stand right beside him, and just do a big axe swing, because I figure this goblin's probably against the wall. I'm standing beside Milo, so I don't hit him. Big axe swing. 10 plus 4, 14.
That is enough, sir.
And 8 damage.
Nice. So again, as he falls over lifeless,
Ah.
describe that to me.
I take a massive gaping chunk out of this area here. Just like it comes to like here, and then just like
Out of his chesticles.
yes, exactly. Just life ends at that point. He's just like oh.
Now, me and Deagle both look at Milo and go expectantly, like, "It's your turn."
Get the one on the top of the stairs.
Come on.
Go.
All right, and that is what brings us back to Milo's turn.
Are you part of this group, Milo? Are you part of this group?
I'm a healer.
Make it happen.
You want me to heal him?
We
Because
got
I'll
your
do
back
it.
here, Milo. We got your back.
Okay, so he's coming down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay, and this
Again,
one's.
last thing was you just got the knife or the sword just over top of your head.
Oh, this is the guy.
Yep.
Oh,
I
wait,
thought
wait.
I just killed that guy.
Alex killed him.
Oh, I thought you did the guy at the top of the stairs puking. Okay,
No,
sorry.
no.
Okay, yep. He's still dead. Still dead and lifeless. So there is just the guy that's just about to stand up.
Okay. Fine, I'll do it. So I go up the stairs. Can I go past him?
Yep.
Oh, that's
What was that? He's licking his hand? Okay. So I can go past him? He's still like, oh.
You won't be able to go past him, though.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to grab him by the collar and throw him down the stairs.
Awesome.
And that would be strength, right?
That would be.
Okay.
But again, it would
Get it
still be an attack.
All right,
Again.
well, I'm going to roll.
You treat it as an unarmed attack, basically.
I don't do it.
All right. So again, you're reaching out for him
Yeah.
to grab him by the scruff of the neck. Just as he turns, he's like,
What's he licking with his hand?
No, on second thought, I think you guys should maybe take this. He's too much for me to handle. Oh.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I guess I can't do anything else, eh?
Yeah, that would be it. And just as he's kind of doing that, gonna make him do a dexterity save here.
Falls over.
Yep. And so as he gets a really big, you actually see he topples forward down the stairs.
You can't even pull him, but he does it himself.
And he's lying there, kind of bloody, going.
Should we tie him up?
That might
Kill
not be
him.
a bad idea. Keep him alive. He could be useful.
Or it could be more work than he's worth.
Maybe.
Let's find out what's in this bloody cave.
So do you want to kill him?
Well, does anybody speak Goblin here?
No.
Grim?
Be against my clan.
Well, I'm not going to say we kill him, because that's against what I believe. But I will turn my back and
I'll kill him.
cover my ears.
Graham, you're too young to see this, but take him upstairs.
And I just go to end it with a quick head chop off.
All right. Yep.
9,
Go ahead.
13. 13.
Yep. So you just do maximum damage.
Excellent.
I think. I can't remember actually, but.
Well, it was 6 damage, but
Okay.
he's lying, vomiting on the floor. And I took an axe to his face, so I don't know.
Do you feel strong there? Eagle to you?
Oh yeah. It gets me on hard.
Are you chastising him?
Yeah, for killing him.
You're like, we should kill him.
We should
Are you
kill him,
proud?
right? You feel tough? You feel really tough there, don't you?
Yeah, so tough.
Alright, so let's go see what they were drinking and eating. This looks like good stuff.
Oh, it smells terrible.
Oh, it's like old cheese. Just gets
Okay.
better.
So you make your way up the stairs.
Yep.
Yes, and we have a torch this time.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so you see that the tunnel continues to the west very slightly. So you make your way up the stairs, and almost immediately the tunnel goes off to the right, more towards the north again. But there is, again, a natural cavern that heads south, and towards the very back of the wall on the southwestern, there's another area where a tunnel leads off.
Oh.
So you can either go north or head back southwest. This room, however, it really is just covered in, food bits. You're not even sure what necessarily food bits are. You do see over in the very southwestern corner the corpse of a very large giant rat.
Oh.
And it looks like it's already been torn at and bites taken out of it.
I think we should go deeper into the cave. We go north. That's what I'm saying.
Alright. I'll follow you, Deagle.
Mm-hmm.
Here we
Is there
go.
treasure? I'm looking for treasure. Do I see any treasure?
Basically, you can see there are 3 bows, 3 short bows there, and there are 3 quivers, each with 12 arrows in them. The leather work on the quivers is not very elaborate. It looks fairly simply done. The arrows themselves are more like chiseled rock arrows. And even the feathers stink.
Looks like trash. Let's keep on, lads.
Okay.
Find some real valuables, yeah.
So we go north?
Yes.
North cavern.
North.
North. You
I
put it
hope
on-
this isn't one of those dungeons with dragons in them.
No.
It
All
almost
right.
seems like there's someone in command.
A master of sorts.
All right, so as you work your way around, you actually notice that in this area, where it was natural cave, it almost goes like seamlessly into actually hewn stone where it's been worked. And so from the natural, it's so seamless. It's like Pink Floyd, Gunner's Dream, Roger Waters' voice screaming going into saxophone. You barely even notice it. No, Chris? No?
Maybe one person, if we get 20,000 hits, will know what you're talking about.
Did you know?
Yes.
All right.
I know you.
Alex knew?
No.
I didn't catch the pink. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Okay, well, whatever.
I have no idea.
Such a good simile.
Homework.
Homework. Anyway, so yes, this actually, you didn't even necessarily notice how it went actually into actual hewn stone, and it actually starts to get squarer and more regular. And you can see that the walls now are about 15 feet up, and the ceiling, even the ceiling is hewn to be almost smooth.
Do I recognize this based on my knowledge of historic stonework?
Give it a shot.
Let's see here. What is that? Another 20?
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 4, 18.
Not necessarily, but you do know that goblins are actually fairly good miners.
Oh, so this could be goblin.
If they've been
Definitely
here,
not.
yeah, if they've been here a while, it's very possible that they have made the alterations.
But it's not dwarven.
It's not dwarven. It doesn't look smooth enough to be dwarven. It doesn't look as well crafted.
It's not smooth enough or well crafted enough to be dwarven. Put it that way, lads.
All right. So again, perception check.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I turned out the torch.
Nice.
I don't need it anymore. My eyes have adjusted.
Okay. So no, it's more what you hear, because again.
I turned out the torch. I don't need it anymore. My ears have adjusted.
So, Gremlin, you actually hear the shuffling movement, and it sounds like, again, some whispering going on between a few creatures, and you can
Similar to the noises we heard coming from the
very
goblins.
very similar.
I say, shh, there's goblins up ahead. There's a few of them. Perhaps we should.
And these ones seem, a little less drunk, because
Yes.
again, it's they're not singing wildly, and you can hear them almost preparing for you guys.
Oh,
With our luck, lads, I don't think we should go in there attacking.
Yeah, maybe there's another route.
perhaps.
There was that southwestern tunnel that we could have gone through.
Yeah, you guys want to. Maybe this is a last resort.
Yes, let's do that. Let's go back. Try the south tunnel first.
Perhaps Deagle, you stay at the back just in case they double back on us.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah.
Protect your halflings.
Okay, so you guys start making your way south.
Yeah, we're too afraid.
Okay.
Do I smell gold that way? Does it
Not
smell like gold?
Smart.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay, I don't hear gold either.
You don't
Alright.
hear gold. No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that 20 up there. Just
Yep. So we can all, because it's the only one so far.
It's a trophy.
so we go back all the way to the statue room, and we pick the center pathway.
Oh, wait.
Oh, so
what?
you made your way back that way?
Is that where we want to go?
No, let's just go back to the room where we just were and go south.
Mhm.
That might even
That's what
just
I
take
meant.
us back to the statue room.
Yep. Okay. So again, where are we here? So Daigle's keeping the back.
Yeah.
Gremlin's up front. Milo and Grim are sort of in the middle.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Precisely.
Alrighty. So who's got the torch? Is it Little Grim?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
All of a
you
sudden,
make your way.
the cave collapses.
But again, now that you know that there are more sentient creatures, you are trying to be a little more cautious, trying to make your way a little slower.
100%.
And again, I'd like you all to do a little perception check.
And
Chris, you don't get to keep that 20.
Oh, that's one. All right, here we go. So, perception 5.
13.
10.
All right. So again, as you're making your way south, you don't hear anything following you per se. There's nothing screaming, running at you. And again, so as you get to the tunnel, it does again lead a little bit to the west. And in the torchlight, you can see that it actually just goes down like maybe 10, 20 steps, and then takes a sharp turn back towards the south, back towards the statue room.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go that way.
Well, there might be another room in between. Might be a room with treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So continue on down that way.
All right.
And
And
quiet.
Gremlin,
Very quiet.
I would like you to do a dexterity save, please.
Why? All right, I would love to. Grim is in a safe place wherever he is.
He's right beside me.
Okay.
Right after the
11,
wee one.
14.
All right. So as you're creeping, do 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 do. The floor gives way.
Oh, of course.
I do it!
However, you're okay. You got just to the edge of it, and you see the goblins actually laid down a big piece of canvas
Wow.
and covered it in dirt. But there
Typical
is a
goblins.
pit that goes down.
And what's at the bottom of the pit? I don't know yet.
Well, right now the canvas is all you can see.
I stop them, I say. And I lift the canvas up and I drop it into the hole.
No, like I'm saying, the canvas fell down.
Ah! Behold, the hole.
Here, I have an
And-
idea.
I reach into my pack and I grab my rope and I tie it around the torch.
Yep.
And I say, we can lower this in to see how deep it is.
All right.
Or better yet, we roll or lower Grim in.
But before you do that, let me just peer over the edge and see if I can see down. Because I can see really well in the dark lights. Back up.
Oh, okay.
Also, if we tie a rope to that flame, it's just gonna go up the rope, I think.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
What am I ruling here? 20? See if I can see.
My character is
actually-
not smart. My character.
Good role playing.
Yeah, thanks.
So again, this would be an investigation roll.
I just have superior vision in dark.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just give me a
Yeah, again, just do an investigation roll.
investigations. Oh, it's a 17.
Alrighty. So again, you can see where the canvas has fallen in. You can see some of the rocks that were holding the canvas tumbled in on top of it. And again, you actually see some spikes sticking through the canvas.
Oh. Don't jump down there, lads. It's spiky. So
How far across is it?
Oh, it's only like 10 feet, and there is a ledge that you guys could try to go across, like on the sides. You just would have to you'd have to do a couple dexterity checks because again the walls are rough and some of them protrude and that sort of thing.
No, I'll just run and jump. It's 10 feet.
Okay.
against each other. Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just ran and jumped.
You're gonna
Okay,
leave.
so you do an athletics check.
Nah, with no athletics. I just do it with will.
Okay, I'm gonna use guidance on him.
Okay.
It's a plus D4.
Athletics?
Yep.
Oh, I should check. Oh, I got a -1. That's good. Oh! Yes! Alright, have a good night,
I'm gonna
guys.
add 3 to that.
Good one. Backs up a little bit.
I'm gonna be playing Little Grim for the rest of the game, aren't I?
Okay.
And?
So,
Did I make it?
no.
Well. It's a
sir.
good thing I have a second character.
Are going to take 9 points of damage, 6 from the impact of the fall, and an extra 3 from all the spikes going.
That's okay, because I had 9 hit points.
So you guys see him just kind of lying motionless at the bottom of this pit.
Da-da-da.
Well, I don't see it.
That's true. That's true.
Did he make it?
It's up
Did
to
he
him
make
whether
it?
he chooses. Yeah, did he make it?
So, like, Little Grim's like, no, Papa! Why?
Don't look! I shield his eyes.
I will avenge you! He kicks Milo in the shin. Alright, so am I dead? Or
You are right now unconscious.
Right.
So, because you're right at 0 hit points, right?
Yeah, so if I rest down there on the spike, I should be okay.
Rest down there, yes. So, this is actually going to bring up another interesting rule here.
You're welcome.
Which is going to be the death saves. So, let me just find it in the book here. Death saving throw. Whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points,
Nice,
you must make a special saving throw called a death saving throw to determine whether you creep closer to death or hang onto life. You roll a 1d20, and if the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail.
Pull you off of the skewers.
Right? So right now...
Uh-oh. That didn't count.
No,
That did
right
not
now...
count.
No. You don't have to do it right now. Right now, you're just at 0. Okay?
Right.
So,
We have to
Dago,
get
what
the
are you
spikes
doing?
first. Well,
Because you're the only one that saw what happened.
I don't know what the boy's doing. He's jumped across.
I'm going to go along the edge using my battle axe as... Or is there any sticks around? Do I see any
Why
sticks?
don't we send
See a
little
couple
across?
sticking out of me.
Hey,
Like posts, any posts, pieces of wood, anything?
Deagle.
Yeah.
Deagle. Why don't we send a little one across? He could probably just walk across the ledge.
The problem is, though, Milo, he's got to lift the boy out of the pit. And I don't think Grim could pull that other little one out. Do you?
No. I don't.
So I'm going to go along the edge with my battle axe pressed up against the other side. So I'm balanced on one side, and I'm just going to try and get across.
Alright, Little Grim's...
Absolutely.
I'm going to
So-
speak up as Grim, and I say, why don't you lower me down, and I can tie a rope around Papa.
Papa.
Yeah, that
Alright.
works too.
So as Little Grim is talking, Daigle starts going across, so you're using your axe to balance you,
Yeah.
and you're putting it pressure on the other cavern, on the other
Yeah.
wall. That's what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, again, do a dexterity check, but I will give you a +4.
Oh. So dexterity.
Because that would be pretty solid. So unless your hands slip or something like that.
Yeah.
Can I give him guidance?
Yeah, because it's a cantrip, right? So you can do it as much as you
As
want.
much as I want.
Yep.
You get a +2 to your -1 or your 1.
Well, I have.
You seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously? My God, the pit's gonna wipe out the screen. Okay. So there you are. You're like, oh, I got this. Whoa! Forgetting that you've just had a battle and you're covered with blood and sweat.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
slip on the axe. and you also fall. Grim.
Oh, Lord.
Further impaling Gremlin. Fortunately, Gremlin's going to soften your fall, so you won't take the spike damage. However, it is going to cause... So you're going to take 5 points of damage.
This is so bad.
Gremlin, however, takes another 3.
I needed that.
Oh.
Refreshing.
How you doing there, Deagle?
Did you make it, Deagle?
How's Deagle doing? I'm at -3.
And I'm like this. I've fallen in.
Okay, so Chris, on your little sheet there, you'll see a little section that says Death Saving Throws.
I see those.
Whenever you take damage at 0 hit points, you have to check off one of the failures.
Really? So for each one, or just one box for each damage?
You took damage once.
Okay, so one box, one circle.
So one circle.
Nice. So one failure.
So if you get 3 failures, then your character is dead.
That's not going to happen.
If you get 3 successes, then your character stabilizes.
Yeah. And
all right.
That's all right.
All right. That's all we need to know right now. No, that's fine because we haven't got back to your turn. So, Milo, you're talking to Grim. So Grim is like, maybe we should just tie a rope, and you're, oh, damn it!
He tries to push against the other wall, and it's just further away than he thought, and he just falls forward. Well, damn it! I forgot I'm a wee lad.
Okay. Well,
forgot how much my battle axe weighs.
Is there anything to tie a rope onto up here?
Grim.
Yes.
Alex, you are an artist. You are an artist.
Where's Grim and Milo?
If it helps, Chris, you do have the scent of gold.
It's in here. I found it.
I'm just kidding. All right, it's Deagle's teeth. He's got.
Deagle's coin pouch on my face.
His coin purse.
That's right. That's not my coin purse.
All right, looking around the room, Milo, what do you see?
Just go adventuring with
a perception check.
Yep. So again, this would be an investigation.
Okay. 17. So like a wall sconce, something set into the wall.
I will give you that.
Okay.
I will give you a wall sconce.
Okay, so the wall sconce, I feel it. Does it feel sturdy? Does it feel rusted through if a dwarf were to try to climb up? It's pretty good? Okay, yeah. So... Just a minute, Deagle! I tie the rope around it, and I throw the rope down, and say, okay, you can climb up now.
Do you guys remember all those, experience points that we were giving our members that could spend to, help someone out at some point, you know?
Don't waste it on this.
That's not a waste!
Have we given an experience point?
I would rather them spend them on characters that I felt invested in.
I'm so invested in Grim right now.
Okay, so can I grab onto that rope? What's it tied to? The ceiling?
Yeah, because you're not unconscious or anything, right?
No.
So you definitely can climb it.
Okay. Although I'll probably fail.
So what we're going to do before you do that, we'll go back to Chris's turn now. So Chris, you are going to make a death saving throw, okay?
That's funny. Gabe just put this picture up of this guy.
See?
Hold on. I've fallen and I can't get up.
The sad thing is that's Deagle on top of me.
Yeah.
So I got a 14, so yeah.
You're good.
Awesome. So that counts. So now you check off one of the
successes. Success.
All right, so you go ahead, Deagle. What are you doing?
All right, I'm climbing out, and I'd like to grab on. I gotta grab onto this boy, this sack of little shit here.
Okay, so you kind of find a spot to
Didn't roll.
steady yourself in between the spikes, and you kind of feel the sucking action as you're pulling them off the spike.
Oh, a sucking wound.
Yeah,
Nice. That's always good.
yeah. And kind
Hopefully
of
it
toss them
hasn't-
over his shoulder.
Any vital organs? No.
Can I get like a dexterity bonus because I now have like speed holes?
Yes, you'll be much faster. And you'll whistle while you run. There we go. So, now here's the thing. When you use a rope, I believe you get like a +5 or something like that. So, you're out.
Perfect. I'll go with it.
With Gremlin on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
back-
I quickly say to you as you get up, I say, quickly, put him down, let me look at him.
So I put him down.
And
You gotta get him back to life.
I cast Spare the Dying.
Whoa.
What does this do?
That is a
Ice
powerful level 1
basically.
spell.
No. It stabilizes him to 0 HP.
Nice. Okay, so once that happens, Chris, you no longer have to make the saving throws.
Nice.
Okay? You are at 0 hit points.
That's all I need.
Unconscious, but not getting any closer to death unless you take more damage.
Whew, that took a lot out of me. I think we should rest.
I
I concur.
Probably a good idea.
All right. So you're resting in the really stinky, really crappy, urinated, poopy vomit room,
Well, we
knowing
don't
that
have
just
much of a
north of
choice.
you there were goblins, or goblins that were preparing.
We're in the spike hallway.
You're going in the spike hallway? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you are, yes. So you've got the pit on one side of you, and then just up not too far away.
Mike, we're not the thinking type.
No,
We're the sleeping type.
we take risks based on laziness.
Excellent. Excellent.
Great. So I guess that deserves another rest.
Yes. Who needs all these adventures are tiring.
Oh, jeez. All this failing.
Somebody cook bacon.
Yeah, tricks bacon.
We really, bad rolls this game, absolutely.
Okay.
I just love how much chutzpah I had when I tried to jump over this thing. No problem with my -1. Mario jumped it, and oh well.
All right. So
Okay.
I will let you guys. How many short rests are you allowed in a day?
Hopefully more than 3.
Let's put it this way: no matter where we are, I'm gonna be resting.
Yeah.
That is true.
Thank you. That probably should have been the cricket noise, actually.
Yeah, really.
All right.
There we go.
So to do a long rest. So Chris and Justin, you guys would benefit from the short rest. I don't think that Alex would, because he's used his for the day,
Yeah, no.
right?
Absolutely.
So what do you get for a short rest?
You get your hit dice. So as a rogue, what are you, 1d8 for your hit point that you'd roll for your hit points?
It says hit 1d8. Yep.
Yep. So you roll that. Add your Constitution modifier.
Cool. I'm almost at full health again.
Nice.
We should try that pit again.
Yeah. Okay.
Gremlin just pops back to life after falling in spikes.
Oh,
I
feel better.
was just out of breath.
Yet.
I'm not dead yet.
This nasty gaping hole through me.
Yeah, you're still ridiculously sore. So
That's
I'm
a
gonna say
flush
that you are able to move. What we're gonna do for this is Roll 1d4, Chris. And I understand this is not actual D&D 5th rules. This is a making it up on the spot rule.
Realism.
The best.
1?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to lower your dexterity by 1 until you actually heal properly.
Like take a whole night's rest or longer. Like
So-
have actual healing done.
So I don't know if that'll affect you or not, but
Oh, it affects everything. It's good.
so for example, what did that do to your dexterity
Lowered it, it made it 15.
instead of 16?
Right. So is that still +3? Or no, it's
No,
+2.
it'd be a +2.
Which means my short sword does +4.
Exactly.
Plus
Exactly.
2
Because you're
damage.
just like,
Yeah.
you try to swing it, but you're like, that hurt.
I feel like I've been
You're really
stabbed
good
or
at that.
something.
Pardon me?
Very good job. That was a good. It was a very
Makes sense.
wise GM decision there.
It was okay.
Oh, thank you.
Even
It
on
was-
the fly.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done.
Look here.
All right.
Okay,
So there you go.
Well,
I'm tired. I just want this treasure. I say we just barge in there and take him down.
It's either that or we cross this pit of spikes, so let's just take them down. I'm
Or we
thinking,
could go around the pit of spikes the long way. So it's on the other side.
yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Alright, let's try the pit of spikes again, but this time let's go 2 at a time on either side. We'll
Oh,
have the rope.
gremlin.
I'm like
No,
so afraid
So
of doing
2 at a
anything.
time. You're going with Little Grim. Don't worry,
No, I
guys,
mean-
I got this.
Like, we have Deagle and myself go across, and Deagle sticks his axe out, and I push against the axe, and he pushes against me.
Yeah. And
I
that
don't know.
leaves Milo and Grim.
I say we just go around the long way.
What's the
It takes a
long way?
little bit longer.
Well, back where we came from.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do that. Knowing our luck, we're all gonna fall into this fucking pit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you
Not so
start
bad.
making your way back. Again, as you pass the hallway where the goblins were, quiet and preparing, you actually don't hear anything. Okay, and then you make your way back down the stairs, follow the tunnel to the right, pass a little room where
Grim
little
came
room
to
was
be.
created, making your way through the ossuary, back up the stairs, and you find yourself back at the statue. Now at this point, you look south and there you see the daylight and the fresh spring air.
Yeah.
And yet, do you go to the west? Do you go home? Do you go north? What do you want to do?
Maybe
Now,
we should become farmers.
At this point, it's not a bad option.
I don't know if this dungeoning thing is really cool.
I have a child to think of now.
the spiky hallway does that lead back down to the north hall in the
It
statue
does.
room?
It does.
Okay, so we only have the west hall to go down,
That is
or
correct.
out.
That is correct.
Well, we could come back with reinforcements.
We could do that. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Maybe
I
if we
feel
go
like
back, we'll be
We're
able to
one
go to
party
town.
member short.
Yeah, something tells me. And I feel like luck just isn't on my side today.
I feel like we need some wisdom to really round things out.
Maybe someone who loves to talk.
Alright, maybe we should make one more stab at one more place and then retire if it doesn't work out.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, why not just go down the left tunnel? Maybe there's just a mountain of gold sitting there. We haven't gone that way yet. It'd be really disappointing to turn around after all of that.
Little Grim tugs on my pant leg looking up at me, and he's holding up his little coin purse and going, things half empty,
So
man.
was that the euphemism, or
He's grabbing his coin purse.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
I've never been so proud of my life.
You see, even Grim wants to go. Let's
Alright.
do it, lads.
Let's do it one last time for old time's sake.
Can't argue with that.
Go
Outside,
down the
there's
west
food, and there's sunlight, and it's fresh, and I can sleep, and I wouldn't have
Be
to
safe. You
feel the
won't
pressure
die.
of having to kill things.
Shut up.
No, I think you're right. We should press on.
Yeah.
We should
And again, Patriarch Charlene's voice pops in your head.
Get them home for dinner.
All right. Well, do we have time? Yeah, we have time. Okay, all right, let's go. But dinner might be cold.
All right, so you press on. At this point, your torch is pretty low, so you would need to
Light a new one.
light a new one. So again, just light a new torch. You're down one torch. Alrighty?
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm intrigued.
I have this ability that I can make a voice sound like it's coming from somewhere else. So if we could lure the goblins out and get them to go down to the pit hallway, we could just sneak up behind them and run into the room and lock it behind us.
But we don't know what's down this west hallway yet.
And I was going to say, you haven't run into any doors yet.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, we
that
could
would-
still run behind them and think that they just heard something. We could use that somehow.
We can. Let's
Okay.
just go down this west hallway, see what's down here.
Let's go to
That's
the
what I'm thinking. Let's just go and then sneak.
Okay.
I like that idea, though.
Okay.
It's a good idea. We should have used that while we were in the spiky room.
Especially against some drunk people, we could really use that.
Drunk people?
The drunk goblins, we could really trick them into thinking we were all around them or something.
That's true. But let's not get into this game of could-haves and should-haves. All right? We did the best we could. All right? Given the circumstances.
Abe says, in the end, our D&D characters should retire, and then they can have cameos as farmers in the Numenera.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're about that useful.
All right. So, yeah, let's go west.
All right.
That's really funny.
Okay, so again, this is a very natural cavern. It goes in maybe 20, 30 paces, and it opens up into another natural cavern. One of the things you notice in the torchlight is everything seems very reddy, very orange, almost the color of Alex's wall.
We're in my apartment.
And there seems to be piles of it.
Blood red.
Piles of
This red dust.
I'm gonna look at this rock stuff. What is this? Is it natural?
Yeah, it's piles of rust.
That's what I was thinking. Oxidized. Okay.
iron. It's an iron mine?
That's really good. Iron! I can't spend iron.
Iron.
Well, is there anything in this room that we can pick up, take with us?
Well, again, you see that there is another. The tunnel continues past this cavern, further to the west.
So can I go through the dust at all? Can I kick it around and see if there's anything?
Yeah,
I kick it around just a little bit.
Yeah, and you hear there's little bits of
Stone.
steel, little bits of.
Nothing shiny.
Again, it's all been corroded and
Damn it.
oxidized. So there's
Does
only little pieces of.
Does it look like it's been taken, mined from the wall, or does it look like decayed, weapons and...
Decayed weapons and that sort of thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
Let's keep going west. You don't know what we're in for. We're in for the treasure, boys.
What's that disease you get from...
Treasure.
What's that disease you get from getting cut with rust? Tetanus?
Tetanus, yes.
Should we
Lockjaw.
give the goblins tetanus? Do goblins get tetanus?
The slowest way to kill them.
But we'd kill them.
They'll die
Unless
in a
they got
couple of
ill,
weeks.
or if they were vaccinated.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't think goblins are into vaccinations.
Yeah.
They're the dirtiest. What's in the west tunnel here?
All right. So as you make your way, you're trudging through the dust and you're leaving tracks, and it's stirring up and then settling down. And it's a little bit, you're kind of covering your mouth because it's a little bit tough to breathe through there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Can I
you
do
hear
a perception check? Didn't you have to?
An orc.
and you hear the
is it-
sound of like something scraping on stone.
Oh, so they're still mining, maybe.
Nope. It is
Nope.
some sort of something's running towards you.
Oh,
Everyone
nice.
hide.
Pig.
I dive into one. Well, no, I don't dive. I might get tetanus. I creep behind one of the piles of
Yeah.
iron and stuff, and I try
I
to
do
hide.
the same.
Okay,
I hide
what you
behind
see
Mycl.
is this like large sort of beetle-like creature covered in thick, lumpy, almost armor with and it's got a really long tail that ends in like a bony protrusion. But out from like its mandibles, there's these large, almost feathery type feelers.
How
And
weird.
Daigle, what are you wearing?
Chainmail armor.
Yeah, it's running right towards you.
He's the metal eater.
All right.
Ah,
Get naked.
that's not a bad idea.
Or maybe we can do a whole, like...
All right. Now again, you would recognize this now, Daigle, as it comes into the light, because it is. You've been taught from a very early age that most dwarves would rather just single-handedly take on a whole horde of orcs than run into what's called a rust monster.
Oh,
Because that's all they do. They take all the fine dwarven crafts, and they just eat them, and they devour them, and turn them into rust.
Oh,
So all ages and legendary weapons have just been sought after by these creatures and destroyed.
Oh, fine.
That is it. That is it.
it's running at me.
So all our gold and stuff is going to be ruined by this bastard.
Ah, shit.
Let's
Well,
run it to the pit. Run it to the pit.
yeah.
Yeah, throw your chainmail in
I
there.
Just start running. I start
All right.
running in the opposite direction.
What is your speed, Daigle?
25.
Excellent. So you guys and turn and run, but this thing is moving fast,
Probably like 55.
and it is coming on you fast.
Let's just be clear. Only Daigle turned and ran. Me and Milo are hiding behind a rock.
Oh, that's true. So again, what are you wearing, Gremlin?
I imagine leather armor, but I
Yeah.
don't know where to look. Light armor, simple weapons. Let's see here. Leather
Chainmail
armor.
would be heavy.
Leather
Wearing
armor.
leather armor, but I have a short sword and a short bow.
Yep. Yeah, but again, it's like,
What's the biggest meal?
yeah, it's like, oh, here's a hot dog, and oh, there's a steak.
Mmm.
I know this would go for both. Look at me, wrap my hot dog in a steak. And Milo, what are you wearing?
Leather.
Leather.
Mm-hmm.
Leather.
Leather armor? Or
Like
just...
pleather?
It is, yes. It reveals all of my naughty bits.
Skin tight leather.
Yeah, leather armor. I have a shield, which I assume is wooden, and I have a mace. Which
At this point, assume is wooden.
At this point, yes. But if it was put up to
Yeah.
someone bashing
Anyway, this creature is just like boom, 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 right past you two. And Daigle just cannot run fast enough. And we're going to tackle Daigle.
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
However,
roll
it
initiative?
completely leaps, but again, kind of like because it's like so excited, it kind of like trips a little bit and stumbles and slides into you, and just kind of bumps you and pushes you forward. You stumble, but you recover and you turn and you're facing it.
Take your chainmail off.
That takes like 5 minutes.
Jump in a pile of metal.
It's either fight, flee, or fight, and I'm just gonna smash it as hard as I can.
So
I'm like lying
run to the
down.
goblins! Run to the goblins!
let's have everyone roll initiative again.
I can't outrun it.
Yes, you can.
Otherwise,
Yes, you
I
can.
run to the pit.
No, run to the goblins. Then the goblins will have to deal with it.
Okay, Chris, what's your initiative?
I'm gonna say normally +2 instead of +3 because of my dexterity, so 20.
20. Nice. Alex.
No, because natural 20.
Nice.
No, because we couldn't hear the goblins anymore. They're probably not even there.
Oh no, they gotta be there. They gotta be.
Plus, we're like here, where the X is.
Oh wow.
X there.
Nice. Okay.
And then the goblins are up points of DMG.
Okay. They're that way.
Yeah, so we have to go all the way back around.
Okay.
Is that close to your map?
Yes. Justin, what did you get for initiative?
I got 11.
Awesome. Okay. So we are Alex, Chris,
Staying and fighting.
and what's your modifier, Justin?
Oh, I got 11. Or I got 9 plus 2.
So you're +2? All right, so I'm going to have you go, because the rest monster's modifier is +1.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Alex, what do you want to do?
Well, if it's sitting there, I'm picturing I'm kind of like lying there with my axe in my hand, and it's what? How far away from me? A foot?
Oh yeah, it's basically right, like it pushed you
Between my
forward,
legs.
so you're maybe a couple steps.
So just come right down on its head as hard as possible.
Yep. Go ahead.
17 plus
Nice.
4.
21.
21, yeah.
More than enough. So let's do some damage there.
12, 12, 12, 12.
Oh,
Nice.
oh my goodness.
Beauty.
Plus what?
Well, it's a 12 plus
Your strength modifier usually, and then there's
strength, so 2.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. You're like again because it's very. It's like a.
This thing's like made of iron too, isn't it?
Did it do any damage to it?
Oh, absolutely. You see it like.
But it didn't like kill it.
No.
All right, so I get up and run more.
What is it? Did its underbelly look like it's as metal? Is it the whole thing metal?
No, it's not metal.
Oh, okay.
It's like beetle.
Okay.
Beetle type.
But it's covered in like this
Bony, lumpy.
thick steel skin almost.
Yeah.
I'm running down the hallway with the pit, and my intention is to jump over the pit. Hopefully it doesn't see it. So I'm running up the North Hall.
Okay. Chris, what do you want to do at this point?
I will follow, I guess. Against my better judgment, I kind of go. First of all, I'm going to do a roll to see if I knew what that thing was.
Yep.
So I rolled a 14 plus nature.
Yes. So yes, you do know what it is.
Okay, so then I kind of go. I don't know if I'd leave my weapon though. So I run after it.
Run after the creature?
Yeah, as stealthily as possible.
Isn't the creature stopped?
No, actually, no. I'm gonna wait for so I
the
will wait.
creature's not moving right now because it's.
So
just
I'll
got
see if
clean.
I'll see if it's gonna run after Deagle. If it does, then I will follow.
Sorry?
I'm gonna see if it runs after Deagle,
Yep.
and if it does, I'll follow.
Okay, so you're just delaying right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin, what's
Okay.
Milo doing?
So I turn to Gremlin and I say, "Watch this. I have an idea." and I creep up to the beast, and I hold out my sword, and I say, "Hush, hush, 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 hush. It is okay. It's okay, little beast. It's okay. Here, I have some food for you."
How was I the first to nearly die?
So I haven't been touched. So I'm handing it my metal mace, and I'm trying to do an animal handling.
Handling.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to try to tame the beast, which was Gabe's suggestion.
Tame.
Also, not a euphemism.
Tame the beast.
I wonder if it likes like different types of metal more.
Maybe.
Maybe it would like. Maybe it's a rust monster, so it's.
So
only
again, what I'm gonna
rust.
do is, yeah, go ahead.
Do I get an advantage for anything because I'm offering it food?
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you a +2 because you're offering it food.
+2.
Yeah.
Or no advantage.
Nope.
Okay.
No, again, I mean, it just got cluned in the head.
Yes, that's true.
Heal it first, and then do it.
So it's 21
Nice.
total.
So again, it turns and it's.
There you go.
You do that really well.
Okay.
Okay, and it takes it and you just see it go, and it almost inhales it and
Okay.
shit's flying everywhere.
So can I do like a medicine check on its wound to say, oh, you poor thing, maybe I can help you there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a medicine roll on him.
Yep. Now on this, I'm going to give you a -2 because you've mostly just only worked on human humanoid anatomy.
Okay.
This is a foreign creature to you. You've never seen one before.
Okay. Wonderful. No.
Excellent. So you're like, seems
Okay.
like it might be a little bit dizzy.
Okay. So what is it doing? Like.
Right now, it's kind of looking at you like.
I offer. I go to Milo and I hand him my longsword. I say, "Here, take it."
Okay.
She's eating it. I'm like running for my life.
So I
Okay.
hand him the long sword.
And here's where these goblins are gonna come back.
Are you still hungry?
Yep. So again, it just like you see the feathery feelers just go all over it and
Okay.
slowly devouring it.
Now I know
And,
where there's more of this.
Dago, you're still running. You make it
Yeah.
to the pit.
And then I look back, and is the monster there or no?
No.
Oh, really? I wonder what it could be doing.
I lost it.
They're not feeding it, are they?
I'm the fastest dwarf ever.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to jump across the pit. I don't care.
Excellent. Excellent.
Just guys, put some distance between us.
Excellent. All the power to you.
So here's what we do, Justin. Is we slowly feed it like the arrowheads,
Yeah.
like our
Or
coins
coins.
and stuff.
For
Yeah.
the goblins?
No. Oh yeah. We just try to make it a pet. We'll ride it across the pit and stuff. And
So
No, we don't need to go across the pit.
just take it home. I got my pet mini. You got your pet.
Where the goblins were.
Oh, okay.
Is that I think the smart goblins, not the
the
drunk.
quickest way would be to over the pit, and that would be fantastic. So an 8 plus dexterity?
Strength
Athletics.
or jumping. Or athletics.
Athletics. So 2. Okay, so 10. 10 to
All
cross.
right. Now I just got to remember where I saw jumping. Long jumps. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Strike score.
If you move at least 10 feet on a foot immediately before, so if you basically run into it,
Yeah,
okay.
which I'm doing, yeah.
Yeah.
Full speed.
So what's your strength score?
My strength total score is 15.
Right. So you can
Whoa,
move
whoa,
up
whoa.
to 15 feet. So yeah, I don't know if we did this properly last time.
I nearly died for nothing.
That's all right. Oh, no, it says in some circumstances your DM might allow you to make a strength athletics check to jump farther than you normally can.
Oh.
Interesting.
So I can do 15.
Well, that was fun anyway, Chris.
I know, it was totally worth it. Story-wise, I enjoyed it.
Yes. All right, so let's do it that way.
All right. So I make it?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
Armor doesn't even weigh you down. You just fly across.
And then I continue to run up the hallway where we heard the noises, but we didn't see any. We
Yep.
didn't hear any noises anymore.
Right?
And I'm running. And what do I see when I get to the next room? I'm just taking it as far as I can go.
Yeah, and there's 4 goblins standing there, eyeballing you.
And
Let's end it right there. It's only 5 minutes left.
oh, I was gonna say I turn
We
around
got
and run back.
Naming a rust monster.
Oh, can we end it like this? I turn
4
around,
goblins, because you have
run back,
Yep.
jump over the pit again, and then just run right out of the cave. And that's the last time.
Excellent. That's it.
That's the
That's
end.
it.
And that's
I'm becoming a farmer!
of the last time Daigle ever went into a cave.
So for anyone watching, that was our first stab at the D&D 5 5th edition rules. One of the things that I want to do sometimes when we do one-offs is the 5th edition rules are pretty versatile. They give you some, in the Dungeon Master's Guide, they give you some good alternate rules. And it would be really easy to adapt to different genres. So one of my thoughts was to take these same characters and adapt them to different genres. So we might do these same characters, just change their equipment, change the aesthetic slightly, bring them into a more modern setting. Maybe take them and bring them into a spacefaring setting. Take them into like a Call of Cthulhu horror setting. I don't know. Yes. What I'm looking for feedback is to see if you want to, on our next one shot, if we do a D&D 5th edition, what genre would you like to see? And so I'll be looking for feedback on that. So again, you can hit us up on the Twitter, you can hit us up on the Facebook.
Yep.
Let us know what you want to see.
And that's a great time to mention that if you have been following along and if you have been commenting on the live stream, we are going to be giving experience, community experience points for commenting below and following us and giving us ideas exactly what Mike is talking about. So if you have any ideas, you're going to be rewarded for them.
Absolutely. So again, on that, let's give Hans Zeiger, I'd like to give him 2 XP. Because he actually gave me 2 great ideas for the Zeiger Ganger, which wasn't really what he called it, but that's what I'm calling it.
I like
and
that.
another one that I didn't actually get to use, but the mini-me was one.
That was awesome.
And then there was another one, and I just can't remember what it was right now, but I was going to use it.
So all of that will be reflected on the Google Drive chart of all of your community experience, and there is a PDF on our Facebook page as well that you can go to if you want to know how you can spend your experience points. All right.
Sounds good.
What about the other people that were helping us out today on the Facebook page?
Well, we had Mark and we had Gabe, so they're definitely going to be getting experience points. Who else was following along?
I want to say it was really just Mark and Gabe.
I think so. On our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say on the YouTube video there were a couple as well.
I can't put it.
I don't know if we can get it right now. Oh, yeah, I guess we can because we're still live. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Julio Tello, Gerald Strickland,
And
You might have to help us out with the names.
Yes. I'm going to say, it is great that you guys are commenting on YouTube, and please feel free to do it there. But to keep things easier for myself and Harlan and everybody else keeping track of the experience, it's much easier just to keep it limited to the Facebook page.
Yeah, so if you're not on Facebook, then, well, I mean, if you are on Facebook but you haven't joined the Victus stream, do that now.
Yes.
So what? Maybe we should do what we should expect next.
Next week.
Now, what are we doing next week?
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be playing a zombie game,
Oh, excellent.
and it is.
End of the world?
We're either going to be doing End of the World or another mystery zombie game. All flesh. It's not a mystery game.
Oh,
all flesh must be eaten. It was a mystery game till I thought of it.
Oh, yes. All
Yes.
flesh must be eaten. I
All
wanted
flesh
to
must
try
be
that.
Yeah, I'd like to try that one. Although I'm not going to be here next week.
Oh, is it just going to be?
I think it's just going to be the three of you. Yes, I'll be back in Peterborough helping people learn how to punch and kick each other.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, yes.
you have
Next
kids
week
in
we will
Peterborough?
keep everything. We'll keep everybody posted on what's going to be happening next week. Just follow us along on the Facebook page, and that's all I have to say. Anybody else?
Yeah, don't forget, if you liked what you saw, go to the YouTube page. Make sure you hit,
Subscribe.
like, subscribe, share, and again, on Twitter or on Facebook, let us know what you want to see. We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some sort of feedback that we can have for the next game for next week. Maybe Justin can ask, like we had for this game, with the great mini-me, something for his next game.
Aisha says do Call of Cthulhu. That's coming up.
That is coming up.
We will be doing one of those.
Harlan
sure.
is an excellent game master for Call of Cthulhu, so he's going to be running that game, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Otherwise, good night. Thank you very much.
And thank you very much. Be safe. We'll see you next week.
See you around the table.
See you around the table.
There you go.
Is that the new thing? See
it.
you around the table.
Good night.